My people, welcome back to the UnsurpassableZ experience. It is good to have you guys back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to have you back. Wow, what a long time away, but we are back here, ready for another fun stream. I'm excited for this one. I think if you've read the title of the stream, you'd be kind of excited too, or at least a little curious. We'll take care of business in a little bit, but first we gotta take things from the top and say hello to everybody in the order in which they join. Let's take it from the early gang, Alaroda. First person here tonight says, early, what is up, flamboyant Alaroda? Welcome back. Says it's cold where you are. Is it snowing? It is. You said it's snowing where I am right now. Alaroda all over the country. Cannot relate. You said it's snowing. Monster Icon says it was 80 today, and it was like 50 where I am. I'm right in the middle, so... Hey, I like the warm weather. I could go out the rest of my life and not see snow, and I'd be okay with that. It's not ideal, but hey, I'm a warm weather person for sure. PCG Matt also here says, hey, Matt, what is up, man? Good to have you back. Simply at 88 says, greetings. Guys, I think it was even just the last stream. Someone got a snapshot, a little screenshot of it. I don't remember where it is in the Discord. Someone could tell me. But right when last week when Simply Ed joined and Lerpa joined and she said, I miss Simply Ed, he's always playing Minecraft. And then he said something like, does anyone know where I can get nether wart for the build or something? Like, oh, it was funny. I wish I had that screenshot. Someone's got it in Discord, but Simply Ed, welcome back, good to have you. Monster Icon, of course, says hello everyone in the early gang. It's good to talk to you. Monster Icon did gift a tier 1 sub to Down with Comcast. Down with Comcast, welcome. He said, my sub may be gone, but I still hold my pride. And Monster Icon was like, well, let me make it a little easier for you to hold that pride anyway. So gifted a sub. Monster Icon, thank you for 46 total in the channel, man. Insane. Thank you. Good to see both of you guys. Let's see who else is here. Blue Banjo says, heyo. Ben, what is up? Got to see a lot of Blue Banjos this weekend. I'll tell you guys about that then. Nick Buck says, sup, dude? Nick, it's getting closer to finals season, man. I fear that for a couple of streams here, we won't get to see you. You'll be too busy, but it's good to see you, man. Welcome. Spongy Cone Boy says, I finally have time to make a stream and watch it. Spongy, I feel like it's been so long, man. Welcome back. It's so good to see you. So good to have you up in here, as well as the Colta Gamer says, no poem today. Just popping in. If I played against Sketchy and Punch, I'd be sure to win. He still drops the poem, even when he says no poem in the first line. Colta, welcome, man. Good to see you. Keen also says, wow, 1 million mods. Can't wait. Em, you made me panic for a second because I was really thinking that I actually put 1 million in the title instead of 100, and that scared the crap out of me. For sure. It is 100 mods. I can't wait to describe what that all is then. But Em, welcome. Welcome. I don't think I could quite swing 1 million. I think my PC might explode. But 100 mods it is. Tater Tots says, hey everyone. Tater Tots, welcome back. So good to see you as well. Bearman001 says, what's up, dog? And also redeems an RL Choose My Car. Bearman, you know you're not getting those points back, man. I did forget to take that off after our Rocket League stream on Thursday. But Bearman, welcome. He loves redeeming that even when he knows it's just throwing the points away. Hey, Aloha Seattle, subbing for 4 months with Prime now. Wow, Aloha. Can't believe it's been 4 months already. You did join back in December. Wow. Aloha. Welcome back for 4 months, man. Very appreciate. Thank you. Good to have you. Aloha Seattle. Also welcome to the stream, of course, as well. Says hello. Aloha Seattle, welcome. Glad to have you back, and thank you for the subscription for 4 months now. Baras is here. Baras says, hey. Lerpa! Bras, so excited to see my mom, of course, over everyone else. Bros, welcome. Good to talk to you. Lerpa Sog also here. I mentioned her earlier, but I didn't actually say hi. Lerpa, good to have you. Welcome back. We got Alchemy. Alchemy says hi. Alchemy, I think you were the one that suggested something recently. Let me check. Stream ideas in the Discord. I got a couple of suggestions here. Yeah, one from Alchemy and one from Dippy Wallop that we're gonna do. All right, without giving too much away, Alchemy suggested that we make a maze farm in Stardew and invite people in multiplayer and surprise them with first one out wins. Alchemy, I'm gonna do that. I've been thinking about the logistics. I'm gonna do that here. Hopefully that won't be too long. I gotta actually design the farm. I think I might recruit Simply Ed to help me out with that, but I am gonna do that. So thank you for that suggestion. And Dippy Wallop also said, have you guys heard of the TV show Changing Rooms? It's an interior design show. I'm gonna do that with M on Wednesday. If you read through what Dippy says in the Discord, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about in the Stream Ideas channel. But thank you to both of you guys for that. Alchemy, it's good to see you. Maya has returned as well, says, I wonder which mods are in the 100. I will explain. I will do all the explaining soon. I wonder too. There's your little teaser. Sandland Person says, hello, Sandland Person, welcome back. What is up? Waffles9649 says, hi people. Waffles, welcome back. It's good to have you here again. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Hope that you've had a good life since I saw you last. Who else do we have? Scrolling down, and we got a hydrate from M. Thank you. I got a little tickle in my throat. Only like 10 seconds before I went live, of course. Been fine all day, but then like right before I was going live, I was like, I don't think it's the Rona. I think it's just a clear the throat sort of idea. There's your ASMR for the day. Thank you, M, for the hydrate. Domino260 says, howdy, Domino. Welcome back. Good to see you again as well. Love, love, love to have you back. It's been a while. Welcome back, Domino. Glad to have you. Who else we got? Kiki the Gamer Cat says, sup, Kiki. What's up, man? Welcome back. Skylar also says, made it, Skylar. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Ava, also here. Ava says, hey, with a fun little emoji. Ava, it's good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And hey, right back to you. Slayer Boy has redeemed a make me dab, of course. There you are, my Sir Slayer. Slayer, it's good to see you, man. Says, sup. Slayer, what's up, man? A dab for your troubles as well. Glad to have you. Riv77 also says, can we suggest which mods? Riv, you will have the opportunity to do so. Absolutely. I'll explain all of that, but yeah, I think having you guys help me out will be really fun as well. Bigfoot's BFF says, hi Z, it's good to see you, Bigfoot. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, very glad to have you. FPS Fox, if that isn't a name that I haven't heard in a while. He says, been a minute, Z. That purple guy was clapping you, throwing you off the tree in Mario 64. That was the last time you watched, was when we streamed Mario. My God, when was that? Wait, I can probably just look. Let me see. I can click on your name. I think I can see. Yeah. Oh, when was this stream? You said so much during that stream. 10:22. I don't think it was that long. Let me look. Was it really October? There's no way. Oh my gosh, dude, Fox hasn't been here since October, dude. Fragmented Wolf, man, I played Halo, not last Thursday, but the Thursday before that, and I was thinking of you and my other Halo friends. I've gotten a couple of other people that I met through the game. They're not really that good, but they're fun. I was thinking about you, man. Glad to know that you're still doing good, still hanging out. Thanks for joining us, man. Down with Comcast has redeemed a random lie. All right, so here's my random lie. It's got a 90% chance of being a lie, 10% chance of being the truth. This will be part of a story as well. This part is not lie. I played in a volleyball tournament this weekend. And oh my gosh, Slayer Boy gifting a tier 2 sub to the community. Who's it go to? It goes to Bookworm Maya. Slayer Boy, thank you so much for the tier 2. Slayer Boy is tier 2'd himself and he gifted a tier 2 out to Maya. Wow, thank you very much, Slayer. I appreciate that, man. Congrats, Maya. Dude, that's weird. I got like my first tier 2 on Thursday from Slayer and he just gifted my second one. It was that reminds me of like when I very first when I started streaming and I got my very first sub ever. And sorry, I'll get to the random line in a second. When I first started streaming, my very first sub ever, I bet a lot of you guys don't even know this. It was from NO2 Vox. You probably know him. He's gifted almost more subs than anyone else. He was my first viewer that I ever had, let alone just that I didn't know him in real life. And you know, he hung out with me. He was the sole reason I had a lot of streams that didn't have 0 viewers. So you know, he still pops in from time to time. Everyone's always happy to see him. And oh my gosh, well, I'm trying to like tell the story, but Keen with 100 bits and Monster Icon with 5 more subs goes to Domino, Admiral Alley, Spongy Cone, May, and Halo. Wow, thank you so much, dude. We're at a hype train already. Oh my gosh, the hype train has been triggered. Thank you guys. Level 2 complete. It looks like we're on level 3 now. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, this reminds me of like when I got my first gifted sub. It was from NO2 Vox, and he gifted it to, I think it was just a random person, but it went to my mom. It was Lerpa. Lerpa was my first sub ever on Twitch. Before Vox even had ever subscribed himself, he gifted a sub that went to Lerpa, so I thought that was really funny. And then I think like he gifted a sub on like the next 2 streams as well. So I felt so awesome. I was like, that was the first like penny I had ever made on Twitch. And it was like really cool. I was like, oh my gosh, someone like actually likes what I'm doing enough to like support me in that way. That was really cool for me. I don't think I deserved it. I think my content when I very first started, like I was still figuring some stuff out. I don't think I deserved it at all, but he was very kind to me. And yeah, Lerpa, go Lerpa for a sub, she says. That's right. Also, Arizona Snowflake is here, says good evening all. Arizona, it's good to see you. And ER40R3 has returned. ER, man, I missed you. It's been so long. It's good to talk to you again. Welcome back. Welcome back, ER. We've seen a lot of your boy Colta, but I haven't talked to you too much. I'm glad to see you, man. Yeah, so then, anyway, what was I talking? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I played in a volleyball tournament this weekend, so I'll tell this whole story, and one part of this will be a lie. I'll let you guys determine which part you think is the lie. I was playing in a volleyball tournament with Blue Banjos, and this is what I was saying about like how I saw them all this weekend. And I was playing in this volleyball tournament, and while we're in the semifinals, all right, there were 12 teams that started. We played on Saturday, played 3 games round robin. We beat 2 of the teams 2-0. Beat another team, we tied another team 1-1. They were really good too, as well. And thank you for the 50, Matt. Thank you for the 10, guys. I appreciate it. And M says we see you. Yeah, so we did really well on Saturday. We move on to Sunday. Top 6 teams. We beat our first team pretty easily. Second team we play was like either first or second seed, but like we beat them like 25-9 the first game. I don't know. We were doing really good. And in the middle of that game, the one guy just yells out like, "Oh, I should have known. This isn't the right moon cycle." What does that mean? Is he saying that like their performance was dependent on the fact that yesterday was a waning crescent and that's why they weren't able to beat us? I don't know. That was like the most creative excuse I've ever heard. So 90% chance a part of that was a lie. 10% chance that was all truth. Slayer Boys just cracked my phone. I'm so sorry, Slayer. I'm so sorry to hear that. ER with a hydrate. Thank you. And Bros with a hydrate. 1 for each. 1 and a 2. Weak Trash also stumbling in. Weak Trash says hi. Welcome back, Weak Trash. Good to see you as well. Thanks for hopping in here and hanging out with us. So anyway, yeah, that was part of my weekend. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I got to see a lot of Blue Banjos. Our team was really scuffed. So like we played against some really good people in the tournament. We ended up making it to the finals, and then we lost in the finals, which is unfortunate. But considering the entire other team of 4 people, it was 4v4 co-ed, 2 guys, 2 girls on a team. And considering the entire other team all played volleyball in high school, and we only had both of our girls had played, but Ben and I had never played volleyball before, like on an actual team. And also I didn't meet either of the girls until Saturday. Like the one was his cousin and the other one was her friend. So like he didn't know her friend. Like I didn't know either of them. She didn't know me or Ben. Like it was so scuffed, but we ended up doing really good. Monster Icon with 1,050 bits coming in right now. Oh my gosh, Monster Icon, thank you. I don't know why that sound is so much louder than all of my other alerts. But Holy Toledo is correct, man. I will have to figure out how to make that sound just be the same level as all my other ones. It scares the crap out of me every time, man. It is so powerful. Monster Icon, man. Wow, oh my gosh, he's got the 50 gift subs icon next to his name now. That is absurd. Monster Icon, man, it's pink. Wow, how cool is that? Monster Icon, thank you, man. Oh my gosh, we're on a level 2 of a hype train, 86% of the way, 30 seconds left, and with another 100 bits, brings us up to 91%. I don't know if we'll make it or not, but either way, I appreciate it, guys. Hey, Break is here, dude. What's up, Break? Welcome. Welcome. Good to have you. Guess he's going for the 100. I didn't even know that, like, there was a 50 gift subs thing that could go next to someone's name. That is insane. Man, I did not expect that to happen. All right, guys, the hype train is a success. Don't give me any more money. Thank you guys to everyone who contributed. Tier level 2 hype train. Very awesome. Total of 7 gift subs and 1,300 bits, just over. So, sheesh is correct. Thank you guys for all of that. I appreciate it. Everyone say choo choo if you were a part of that. Choo choo. I got Hype Ranger from that. A hydrate from ER. Thank you. Thank you, sir, ER. Yeah, so that was part of my weekend. I think we did pretty good. The team that we played in the finals was that team that we went 1-1 with in our pool play. And so we took 1 game off of them out of the 4 we played. They were really good. And it was like kind of close. We lost 25-23 the first game. And then it was 12-12 the second game. And then they just went on a rampage and we lost 25-13. I'm talking like this kid is jump serving from the back line, like incredibly hard stuff. He's like laying down these nasty spikes in every which direction. It was tough. It was really tough. I don't think there was any chance of us winning that with them playing like that. M says that kid was scary. Yeah, M got to support. She got to watch as well. He was scary. nicest guy ever. I was talking to him before the game, like talking to him about his high school experience. He's like, he literally lives, I think he might live on the other side of this wall too. Maybe he's like one more room down, but I didn't realize, like I had actually played against him in volleyball my junior year when we played, and I recognized him. I didn't realize he lives like right there, so maybe I gotta be careful. If I talk too loud, he'll hear me saying that he was scary. But very nice guy. DJ Moose, welcome, man. Says had to do some stuff, but dropping in to say hi. Thank you for dropping in, DJ Moose. Glad to have you say hi. I love when you guys drop in, even just to say hello. Lets me know that you guys care. Bra says, did you have any weird dreams over the weekend? I wish I could say the answer was yes. I wish I could just like summon them or like, you know, make up a convincing lie or like or like just be able to come up with like a cool story of a dream that I didn't actually have just to entertain you guys. But yeah, no, I wish I did. I had very bad sleep last night, but it's for a reason that I want to wait until either Wednesday or Thursday to tell you about. It's a weird thing to say, I know, but yeah, believe me, it'll make sense on Wednesday or Thursday if that time rolls around. I'll tell you about it on one of those days, but I'm doing something throughout this week that impacts my sleep schedule, and that's all I'll say for now. Carrie's here, dude. What's up, man? What is up? Carrie says, quote, the. Probably some really smart guy. I'm sure that a really smart guy did say the at some point, Carrie. Good to see you, man. Welcome back, welcome back. Alchemy says, make it redeemable for Feather's weird dream. I wish I could just like manifest a dream. Hey, when I have a cool dream, when I have a funny dream, I tell you guys about it. But I can't just manifest. That's outside of my control, you know? I wish I could tell you guys. Bros with a make me tab, bringing her down to 224 feathers. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bearman says Wednesday's my zoo interview. Bearman was sending pictures in the Discord about, I think it was at that zoo that he's like applying to work at, and he was taking pictures of the flamingos, which is really cool. I thought that was funny that he was just sending them. They're such a cool animal, man. I don't know. I've always liked them. So yeah, that was a big part of my weekend. I've got a couple other things I could talk about as well. I want to tell you guys something that's happening. Hey, we're streaming Minecraft on Thursday. All right, it's been a little bit since we've been on the server. Lots of work has been put in on the Stardew Valley area in particular, and I'm sure all other parts of the server. And we are going to do a build battle. It's not going to be live, and it's not going to be on this Thursday, but it will be judged live on the following Thursday. So that's the 29th. All right, and PCG Matt has graciously set up 64 different building areas on the server, 64 different plots of land that you can claim as your own and build. And it's just gonna be a straight up good old fashioned build battle. All right, it's a survival Minecraft server, so like you have to collect the stuff yourself, but everyone is able to do it. Anyone can enter. I don't have the details on like what you're going to win yet or anything, but I do know that there will be a prize for whoever comes in first, and it will be judged not this week, but next Thursday. And that'd be really cool. So he's got that all set up. The theme is going to be UnsurpassableZ. That's right. Just build anything that is or of relating to, how do they always say it in dictionary talk? Of or relating to UnsurpassableZ. So yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I'll tell you guys about it on Thursday when we're actually streaming Minecraft and more of our Minecraft people are watching. But I figured if you guys wanted to go ahead and get a head start on that, you can. I've not been on the Minecraft server. I don't know where the plots of land are. Maybe Matt could tell us, but maybe if you just wander around as well, you could find it. Oh my god, dude, there's so many of you guys sitting on like a ridiculous number of feathers, and that scares me. You know, the people that redeem all the time, PCG Matt and Riv always throw up a bunch of wigs, like, you know, Bros has never had more than 1,000 feathers at one time. Like, the people that throw their feathers around, like, they're on my radar, you know? I'm always thinking like, okay, how many channel points do I have to make so that Matt can't redeem a wig every single stream, you know? Like, that's how I'm thinking about these things. But I always forget that there is a mountain of flamingo feathers. God, Nick, okay. There's a mountain of flamingo feathers that a bunch of people are sitting on, like Nick Buck, who can at any time just redeem a wig and make my life horrible. So here we are, Nick. I hope it's worth it, my guy. Carrie's sitting on 30K, Break's got 15K. Nick had 20K, apparently decided he wanted to spend half of them right now while I'm talking about how many he has. This is now that you mention it. All right. One day I will retire the wig. And when that time comes, I'm going to buy a mannequin head, and I'm gonna put it up in my background. I'm gonna have like shelves and everything in my like the next area that I live, and I'm gonna buy a mannequin head and put the wig on there permanently, and I'll probably tie the flamingo tie around there too, just as sort of like as a memorial to, you know, the original, you know, the first year of streaming. But look, I mean, hey, here's the deal. The goal is to get a lot bigger, you know? A lot of people watching, want to have want to make a lot of people's days as good as I can. That's the ultimate goal. And I can't sustain having the wig be a channel point reward if there's like thousands of people that can possibly redeem it. So it will go away one day. Oh my God, Matt says 2.5k feathers per stream on average for your updated numbers. Dude, I cannot believe that you guys get that many feathers. That is unfair. That is so scary to me and unfair. Simply Ed says I'm 1/20th to ending the stream right now. He's got 50,000 feathers. M's got like 75,000 or something. Like, I gotta be more careful, man. I've gotta be more careful. Man. Just make the wig 1 million. Oh man, I don't know. That's a million? That just feels bad. I feel like maybe we could just put it on a mannequin head and just be okay with it, right guys? Right? We'd be okay with that? We'd be okay if I took the wig off? Lurpa says, I'm sure Ludwig does not wear a wig, right? Well, that's what sets me apart from him. That's why I'm, you know, a better streamer than Ludwig, I think. Oh, man. Colta says, I'm gonna go now, Zach. See you later, man. Colta, thanks for swinging by. Have a good one. Take it easy. I saw Alarota said, take it easy, Colta. I was like, oh, God, what did Colta say? Like, whoa. Slow down there, big fella. Take it easy. She was just saying, hey, take it easy. Monster Icon with the Hydrate, thank you, man. Bookworm says, why in the world is end stream even there? I don't know, I thought it'd be a fun little thing for people to save up for. I think almost everyone who's ever joined the stream has at least thought about, oh, what if I saved up 1 million feathers? But no one has actually done it. I think the people who are closest are like M, and she's at like 75,000. She would realistically, she might do it sometime. I think Ice Cream Man also has like 60,000 or 70,000 or something like that. It's like the people who have been watching for almost the full year, who also watch consistently, who also have Amazon Prime. Those are the people I'm worried about. So, yeah, I mean, I think we'll probably see it one day, and I said I will keep it up until someone redeems it, before I would ever even consider getting rid of it. But I will honor it. No matter what we're doing, I'm ending the stream if anyone ever redeems it. And I'll keep it at 1 million, at least. I might keep the channel point reward after someone redeems it. I might just up it to like 10 million or something. But yeah, that's kind of my plan. Guys, I bought some goodies, too. I know we've got some stuff to do here. We could probably hop into it at any point. I'll just tell you guys, I got some goodies coming in the mail. I ordered on Amazon. I ordered a new monitor. And I've been waiting to do this for a little bit, and there's a reason that I've been waiting to do it. First of all, I'll just show you guys what monitor I got because it's kind of cool, I think. I bought the monitor that I'm looking at right now. I bought it with the intention of it being good for gaming. You know, I was prioritizing like low response time, like, you know, not like good color quality, but more like, you know, easy to see. You know, it's like the colors are more washed out, but it's better for gaming purposes. You know, like I bought it with the things that make, you know, it's like 144 hertz, like, you know, good things like that. That was kind of what I wanted to buy. But I ended up, for my second monitor, I got one that's the same size, so it'll look good next, like side by side. But I wanted something that would be better for like watching. And so I ended up getting, can I even find this on Amazon? I don't know, here's a review for it. I don't want to show my Amazon. I don't actually know if it will like just say where I live or something. So here's a review for it. I got the Dell S2721QS, apparently. So it's a 4K monitor. I got it for like $300. It's a 4K monitor. It's got like really thin bezels. Got like a billion point zero or like 1.07 billion to 1 color aspect ratio. It's like 60 hertz, but I mean, I'm watching movies on it, so I don't care about, you know, response time or anything. I just wanted it to like look nice. So 4K, 4K is really cool. 27 inches to match the monitor I currently have. Here's all the other specs. I don't know what 350 nits is, but some people were happy about that on the Amazon reviews. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. Here's this guy talking about it. Thank you, Rami, for your kind words. So I got that to look forward to, so I made a bigger purchase there. And I also bought another fun little thing. Oh, I'll show you guys too. Here we go. This is a product that I always thought was a cool thing, but it was overpriced, which is kind of the name of the game with Elgato. So this is the Stream Deck, all right? I think Elgato's made some really good stuff. I bought an Elgato capture card back in 2013? 2014, I think? Probably 2014. Here's a hydrate for Will PK. Dude, he says, hello, Unsurpassable. It's good to see you, man. Welcome. I bought a Elgato capture card. It was my first Elgato thing I bought back in 2014 so I could make Halo videos. For anyone making videos these days, it's a lot easier. You know, you used to have to like actually have like a capture card and like a whole dedicated setup. Like it cost money to stream. Now anyone can do it because it's all built in. But I ended up selling that capture card to Bearman actually. He still has it, I think. But anyway, Elgato makes good stuff, but it's all just like that name brand stuff that's like probably a little too expensive. So this is the Stream Deck. It's got a bunch of different stuff that it can do. Oh gosh, be quiet. I don't know how to make this stop now. All right, sick. Well, I hit watch trailer, but then it wouldn't let me turn it, like mute it. Where's a good picture of it? I don't know. Here's a good picture. This is the Stream Deck, right? So it's got all these like little buttons on it, right? And it is like tactile buttons that you can press in. They got a cool feel to them. And all of these displays in the background are all LED images on like a really small screen back underneath of the clear button. And if you go to like Best Buy or something, they actually have them there. So if you ever want to feel what one looks like, you can. But they're basically just like glorified function keys. All right, so a lot of people will set theirs up for like scene transitions or like moving their camera from place to place. Like you can do all sorts of stuff with it. It's really just like additional keys on your keyboard. So I have a couple of shortcuts set up. Like when I press F2 on my keyboard, like in Streamlabs, it changes to my big face screen where I'm on the entire screen. And you know, it's really just like a glorified version of that, but it's separate from your keyboard. So you don't have to worry about like, you know, using up your function keys or whatever you want to press. Windows actually has like, on your keyboard, you have F1 through F12, but your keyboard supports F13 through F24 as well. And that's all the Stream Deck is. These are just like additional function keys. And because that's all that they are, I figured, hey, how about I do this for a lot cheaper? Because the Stream Deck, anyone want to take a guess that doesn't know how much this would cost? Anyone that doesn't know, how much do you think the Stream Deck costs? It's just like 15 additional buttons that, you know, that you can use as like function keys. I figured instead of doing it the expensive way, it is not $25,000, Kiki. Break says 200. Siesta says 100. Welcome, Siesta. Monster Icon says $189.99. $50, says Ava. Still not $5,000 either. It's not that expensive. Oh my God. It's like 170, 180 bucks for that. So like, it's cool. It's functional, you know, but I don't think it's $180 worth. So I went on Amazon and for $15, I bought an external keypad. It's just like the right half of your keyboard, you know? Like from here over, just as its own like standalone thing. I bought one of those, and I'm pretty sure you can remap those keys to serve as a Stream Deck. So my plan is to take this little keypad that I bought for 15 bucks, remove the caps, and like paint over them, and have like cool little pictures or whatever, just as like reminders. You know, just, you don't even have to do this, but you know, have someone like that is good at art paint on my little keys, and then have a little thing that sits off to the side that acts as a Stream Deck, and I can press those buttons separate from my keyboard. I don't have to worry about accidentally hitting anything. It'll sit off to the side. It'll be propped up. It'll be nice. It'll be like in a back little area where I can just kind of like reach and hit it seamlessly. You guys won't even know. And that's kind of my plan. So I'll let you know if that works or not. I hope it does. My own mother, who is, you know, just so ingrained in the Twitch community, just said the words big brain. So I really appreciate that, Lurpa. Thank you. Lurpa says big brain. She hangs around the youngins too much. Then the youngins teach her all the cool ways to talk. Crafting stream? Should I do that on stream? I think a lot of it's like technical setup, but maybe painting those keys could be done on stream. Yeah, so anyway, that's sort of my idea. And hey, so do you guys remember earlier in the stream when I was talking about how, you know, Slayer Boy gifting the tier 2 sub after subscribing himself reminded me of my very first subscription? And then I was like, the good old days, right? You know, talked about NO2 Vox being my first viewer. This is him. He's here, baby. He says, hola, Vox, what's up, man? Vox has a tendency to come in this stream, say hola. I'm like, Vox, how are you doing? He's like, great, man. Doesn't say anything else. He's just chilling. Vox, it is good to see you, man. Thank you for subscribing at tier 1. 10 months now. Guys, Vox is a legend in the chat here. You can see, following since May 2nd, 2020. One of the OGs, truly. Vox, welcome, man. Good to have you. Everyone, shout out to Vox. He's got his own emote, too. He's the only person. Actually, I gotta check if that's still the case. Monster Icon might be catching up. I said to Vox, as long as you're the only person that has ever cheered 50,000 bits worth of emotes, worth of bits, 50,000 worth of bits, you can have your own emote. So there's Unsurp Vox. I can use it because it's my emote, but I think Vox is the only other person on Twitch who can use that emote right here. NO2 Vox. So yeah, he's awesome, man. He's insane. Vox, good to have you, man. Volpix also, welcome back. Good to see you. Says hello. You can click on people's names to see when they started following as well. If they unfollow and then refollow, that timer gets reset. So there's some people like Riv, who it says they've been following. Like Riv, it says she's been following since November 30th, but it's been longer than that. Spongy Cone, you've been following since June 20th, man. Yeah, crazy. So anyway, those are my new goodies that I've got on the way. The reason that I have these new goodies also, I told myself I needed a second monitor for a long time, and I was trying to figure out, you know, when I could justify getting one. Also, this wig's coming off. It's been 15 minutes. I was trying to figure out when I could justify getting a monitor, and I was like, I told myself, you know what? When I accept a full-time job in the engineering field, then I will get a monitor for myself. That'll be my little reward, and I did. Happy job acceptance to me. I sent it over today. It's been in the works for a little bit. I didn't want to say anything until like I actually got it, but I'm working really close to M. I don't want to, you know, dox her or Will and say where they live, but it's like 10 minutes from M's house, and it's like it's like in a good area that I was looking to live in, and so I'm really excited for that. It was cool to finally get that, you know, sort of off of my chest, off my shoulders rather, and now I can just kind of, you know, hang out and do some other stuff for the rest of my school experience. It's kind of, it made my motivation take a little hit, I'm not gonna lie, because it's like when you're a senior in high school and you've already been accepted into college and you're like, what are you gonna do? You know, that's kind of how I feel right now. Like, I've already got the job, you know, I don't even have the degree yet, I already got the job, but yeah, anyway, don't listen to me, kids, keep working hard. I worked really, listen, if you guys ever hear me talk about me slacking in school, I worked super hard for 3 years. And then this last year has not been super hard working. Because I worked super hard for the first 3, that's why I'm able to get away with it. But you guys definitely have to, like, the harder you work, the better, for sure. Frozen Pizza, what's up, man? Welcome, Frozen Pizza. And Zaxxus came in, says, hey, what was that chess notation game where chat voted? I do remember playing that. I could post the link in chat for you, because I don't know how to describe. It's called Gempir, Gempir. I'll post it for you here in the chat. Zaxxus, welcome, man. Good to see you. Theophysics also coming in, says congrats. Thank you guys for all of the congratulations. I appreciate it. Theophysics, welcome, man. Thanks for the congrats. As well as, who else came in? I saw Sad Queens also says congrats. Sad Queens, thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome back as well. Guys, it's so good to have all you guys. So I'm really excited for that, and it took a lot of stress off of me. And now I can, you know, just sort of focus on streaming and wrapping my stuff up here that I've got before I go out into the real world. So yeah. Oh man, Vox says it's been good. June 1st is when I leave to boot camp for the Navy, and congrats, dudes. Wow, Vox. Man, that is awesome. Vox, I know you've been talking about that for a long time, since almost a full year since you came to the stream for the first time. And wow, man, congratulations. Thank you in advance for your service. That's awesome. My best friend is in the Navy from back home. His name is Andrew, and he does really good stuff. We're all really proud of him. So seriously, Vox, that is awesome to hear, man. I hope you're excited for it. I hope you do some good stuff there. So yeah, Zaxxus says that was so fun, dude. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun for me as well. I can only imagine if I was a chess streamer. Like, I've seen a couple of, like, North Lion does a lot of chess. I don't know if he is a chess streamer, but he does a lot of chess. I think Eric Rosen might have done that against his chat as well. Maybe it was Chess Bra. I don't remember, but like, I think the people that actually play chess play against their chat, but then thankfully no one, like, in my Twitch chat knew how to use an engine, but like they almost always end up getting beat by the Twitch chat because the Twitch chat just like uses Stockfish or something and cheats and makes the best move every time, but it's still fun to watch. Emmy says, hi guys. Emmy, what's up? It is good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back, Emmy. I need a Bros, I said, because Bros just unfollowed and refollowed me. I can't believe it. After I said the followage gets messed up if you unfollow and refollow, Bros is like, yeah, I'll throw all that away. So now she's been following for 4 minutes. Thanks, Bros. So yeah, that's like a bunch of the stuff that I had to say. I know we've been chatting for such a long time. You guys probably want to watch some Stardew Valley. Probably want to get into the meat of things, so we can do that. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Volpix with the hydrate as well. There you are, my friend. Oh, El Huerigo. I hope I said that right. Says, finally, I caught you streaming. Hi. Horigo. I wanna make sure I say your name right. I'll call you El until you tell me if I'm saying it right. I don't know, but El, thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. Everyone, welcome El Huerigo to the chat. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. I really am. All right, let me change categories before I forget. This time I actually remembered. When I forget, guys, if I ever forget to change categories, like if I'm just hanging out and just chatting or we switch games up or something, just start yelling. Just start saying a bunch of nonsense in the chat, all right? Just start, like, making noise, all right? I'll get the message. Guys, we got a fun one tonight, all right? Let's do the little intro, because I think this might be a YouTube video. How about I throw on the YouTube intro song, or our little intro song to really set the mood right here, help us get into the swing of things. Guys, get your high YouTubes ready, everything that you always do. Let's do this thing. My people, I had this crazy idea that, you know, Stardew Valley is fun, but it gets boring after a while. You know, you gotta mix it up. What's a really good way to mix up Stardew Valley? Play with mods. But I'm not gonna play with 1 mod, or 2 mods, or 3. I figured I would install every mod that my computer would allow me to before it catches on fire, and then try to play them all at the same time. I don't think this is going to go well, but I think it'll be fun at least, so let's get into it. I think this is gonna be like, I don't know, this seems crazy to me. I think that, I got this idea from Sunless Khan, all right? I said I had this idea, I didn't really. Sunless Khan does Rocket League YouTube videos, and he did Rocket League with 100 mods, and I wanted to try it out on YouTube. I already know how to install Stardew Valley mods, and so I figured we'd give it a shot. London was taken, says, whoop, trying to get in for YouTube. All right, guys, you did good. Good job, everyone. I appreciate, you guys are getting better at the high YouTubes, like I said last time. But here's the deal. The first thing we're gonna do is hop on over to Nexus Mods, and we're just gonna kind of scroll through the top from the last year, and we're just gonna install them if they seem fun. If you guys have mod suggestions, also, we'll do a period there. Let's say in the Discord, in suggestions, all right? Let's say right here, screen share. In suggestions, right here, if you want to put your mod suggestions in here, I'll check this at the end, and then I'll be able to figure that out. NO2 Vox, man, oh my God. 2,845 bits coming from Vox, man. Dude, you are insane, Vox. I appreciate it so much, man. 2,845 bits, Vox. Dude, you actually, you ended up losing the spot for the most gifted because Monster Icon is insane after holding it for almost a full year. But dude, I really appreciate that, man. Vox, guys, I told you, Vox cheered a lot of bits for me when I did not deserve them. And so I really appreciate that, man. Jeez. 2,845 Vox, you are truly an MVP, man. Love that so much. Guys, when I reset, excuse me, when I reset a lot of the VIPs from that thing that we did a month ago with the GeoGuessr, I was like, I couldn't bring myself to un-VIP Vox, even if it was just temporary. Even though I'm like gonna give everyone back their VIP, I couldn't bring myself to do it. Because Vox is just so great. But Vox, dude, thank you so much, man. Oh my gosh, for the 2,800 bits. Sheesh, indeed. Excuse me. Hey, M. Clark says, hey, YouTube, welcome. Welcome, M. Clark. I think you're a little late on the high YouTube, but I appreciate you swinging through. Vox has been a while, dude. It has been, Vox. It's good to see you, man. I'm glad that you're doing good things in life. I'm glad to hear things are going good for you. All right, let's do this. So first things first, we gotta find some mods that we want to install. I sorted by the most downloads from the last year because there's a lot of mods that are out of date, so I figured this would help us avoid a lot of those issues. And we'll show, okay, just 20 at a time, I guess. A lot of these are like, you know, this is Stardew Valley in Thai, so if I spoke Thai, then I could download this mod and play the game in Thai. But I think we'll focus on more fun ones, like more crazy ones that will impact our gameplay and still keep it English as well. Vox also gifting out 10 tier 1 subs, man. Vox, you are insane. Thank you so much, man. Oh my gosh. Vox, seriously, relax, man. I appreciate it. You do not have to cheer anymore. Dude, Vox, you have paid your debts being my first subscriber ever. Vox, I have 146 subscribers right now. I do not need any more, but I appreciate it, man, so much. Seriously, it goes to Bigfoot. Oh my gosh, I gotta turn that down. Dude, it goes to Bigfoot, London was taken, Sammy, Waffles, M. Clar, Maria, Wackle, Gnarly, Lexington Peach, and Gwendolyn. Congratulations to all of you guys, and Monster Icon also. Cheers 1,050 bits. You guys are too kind. In the words of Riv, many. Thank you guys. Wow, that is crazy. Oh man. Mussy the Druid is just surprised as well. Welcome, Mussy. Oh my gosh. They are competing. It's dangerous when they start competing, dude. Vox doesn't have to, he has nothing to prove. All right, they're both very supportive. I appreciate both you guys. The Unsurpassable War. M says, where's our hype train at? That we literally just had a hype train, so now it's on a cooldown. It'll only happen once every 2 hours, so don't worry about trying to get another hype train. M, thank you for the 50. I appreciate it. Sad. It is sad, unfortunately, M. Riv appreciates it though. She says nom. Why is my hold on? Why is my like alert just in the middle of the screen there? Let me fix that. My alert box is just like hanging out in the middle of no man's land. Put it in the bottom right. Okay, there we go. And screen share. All right, back to this. All right, first things first, let's pick some mods. Luna, a stray in Stardew Valley. So this looks like it's like a Stardew Valley expanded kind of thing. Main focus of this mod is Luna, a girl with a secret past and claims to not come originally from our land, but instead from a place called Umui. Add it. Let's do it. She's got, this looks like it's got extra places, features. Here we go. All right, so we'll add the Luna mod with 4 custom interactable NPCs, 9 antisocial NPCs, 50 new events, new town, and unlock to explore. All right, let's do it. Let's add it. Hopefully these, I think I'm gonna install a bunch of mods and they'll end up like clashing with each other, but we're still gonna go for it. Oh, I don't know if I have all of this stuff. Hold on a second, hold on a second. I don't know if I have all this. You know what, I think maybe I'll just download it and I'll just see if it yells at me. We'll see. I think I'm gonna end up launching Stardew and a bunch of it is just going to say like, hey, there were errors with this. But you know, I'm willing to take that chance. More mods. All right, so we're gonna download them into different categories as well. So you can see here in my mods folder, I got level 1, level 2, 3, and 4. So they're gonna get more crazy as they go, is the hope of everything. So this one, I'll call this one a level 2 mod, I guess. I'm not gonna give too much thought. I just want it to like progressively get crazier and crazier. And so I'll unzip this also. So remember guys, if you have other mods that you want to add, send them in the suggestions channel over here on Discord. Right here, suggestions. You can do it right there. Let's keep going though. Let's back it up to Stardew. Back it up, back it up. Back up, Terry. Oh, I went too far. Oh no, here we go, here we go. All right, we got that one. Let's see, what else do we have? There's Stardew Valley Expanded, of course. Stardew Valley Night Mode. All right, let's do it. This one's just like, the screen is just different. the intro screen. I'm hoping that my computer doesn't crash after all of this. Manual download, let's do it. I should add my mod? I can. Yeah, why not? I'll do it, I'll add my mod. All right, let's call this one a level... This one just changes the title screen to be dark mode, I'm pretty sure. So why don't we... Let's do this one a level 1. I want to have this one right off the rip. I'll extract this. Nice, nice, nice. I'll try to stay organized while I do all of this, or else it's just a lost cause. Nice, night mode. That's mod number 2. I also, like, I don't know if we'll end up with exactly 100 or not, but I'm gonna try. I'll try to get, like, somewhere in that range, or at least a ton. Enough mods to make you be like, oh my god, that's a lot of mod. Simple Trainer, what is this? Stardew Valley Simple Trainer. Simple Trainer, the game. The mod contains add money, infinite watering can, infinite stamina. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should we add the infinite stamina mod? Oh my god. I've already got one that is not a scuffed version of that, but I think that's funny. 4 vegan bears versus... Look at this picture. Oh my god, dude, I love this so much. Does it not tell me what this mod is? This mod replaces animals, including horse, with cute bears. Sheep equals polar bear, cow equals panda bear, pig equals brown bear, horse equals black bear. Alright. Sounds great. Oh, I wonder if some of these mods are probably going to have like a quick setup to do. And so I'll have to try to maybe figure that out as well to make sure they're all actually installed properly. I've got Content Patcher. Because I was hoping I could just like install all this and it would work, but I do think some of them I'll have to go back through and like make sure that they're good. Ooh, do I want this level 1? Or do I want this? 4 vegan bears. Let's make this level 3. Let's add the chaos a little bit later. A hydrate from London. Thank you, London. We need the bear mod. We do. We do. This is gonna be fun. The bears are a must, says Cecilia. I like it. I like the bear one too. I think it's a good one. There's so many I'm just hoping to discover, you know, through doing this. All right, so my big fear, now that I'm like getting started on this, my big fear is that I will go to launch Stardew and the mods just won't be installed properly because I haven't like done the right setup. So I'm gonna take a look inside of some of these just to make sure there's nothing else I have to do. Like, let me go back. Because they're very easy, I just want to make sure I don't miss any steps. About how to install the latest version of Smappy, Content Patcher, download the game, run the game. All right, this one's done. The title screen one is very easy. We've also got Luna. This one is probably not going to work. New NPC's location. Installation. Install. Download the main file. Open the RAR. Do not rename folders. I don't know. Maybe that one works. Maybe that one doesn't. We'll see. 4 vegan bears, though. This one needs a little bit. Open the config.json file. 4 vegan bears. Here's config. This always looks like a really complicated process because it like opens up in Notepad and everything. Installing mods is so easy, and I hope after you guys watch me do this, you'll see. Search the animal you want to enable/disable. Enter true/false in the in the parentheses after the animal. True equals enabled, false equals disabled. On default, everything isn't true. Everything is true by default. All right, perfect. So I don't even have to actually do anything. So that's all good to go. Let's go back. So we left off here. Tell me, yeah, yell at me if you guys see one here that I miss, in case so I don't miss it in the chat. Why don't you guys, like I said, post in the suggestions of Discord here. And I'll go back through at the end and I'll check that. Let's keep going. Let's see, here's the Russian version of Luna's thing, apparently. Oh, there's only 2 pages of the last year. I might have to extend my search to be more than just the last year. I was hoping that this would be like updated within the last year, but I think these are only posted within the last year. So let's see, companions. French. Trypophobia makes Stardew Valley less holy. What is this? So I guess trypophobia is the fear of holes. Let me know if this version still causes discomfort. Install Smappy, unzipping your mods folder. Alright, perfect. Is there a description here? Removes the holes left by Duggies and some really bad stuff on the slime mine walls. Retextures the skull cavern holes and the moral mushroom. Alright, let's add it. Interesting mod. Apparently someone was so bothered by the holes that are left behind by Duggies that they decided they'd make their own mod based around it. DJ Lele, peace, what is up? It's good to see you, Leah. Let's make that one a level 1 as well. I don't think this one will impact our gameplay all that much. So again, this is just a matter of unzipping in the right spot. Nice, there we go. We got four of our mods so far. Vietnamese translation. Sweetie in Stardew Valley. What is this? Also, anything that says XNB like this, I'm scared of, because XNB mods are not as easy as JSON ones I know. They just like don't auto update, so that one scares me that they wouldn't work. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. This mod is something personal, so if you don't affiliate with this mod, don't download it. This changes the second cat type into a more accurate looking one towards Sweetie the cat. Who is Sweetie the cat? I don't care. I'm downloading it. So we'll have to pick a farmer. We'll have to pick a cat that has the second cat type. You guys will have to remind me of that. Sweetie the cat. All right. Yeah, any mods you guys have that just like work, please send them my way. My biggest fear is finding enough mods that work. So if you've got any mods at all that you want to do, for sure. I know there's like really common ones like the tractor one. Stardew Valley Expanded as well. Stardew Valley Expanded is kind of its own thing. Gabriel H in Stardew Valley. Who are you, Gabriel H? This mod is for Gabriel H. If you aren't Gabriel, then this should not concern you. This mod replaces Alex with Gabe. I'm so interested. I'm so interested in having Gabriel H in my game. I just love that they say do not download this mod if you aren't this person. And there's nothing they can do to stop me from doing it anyway. Come here, Gabe. Oh my god, I'm having way more fun doing this than I thought I would. Rest in peace, Alex. Yeah, all my Alex lovers out there, sorry, it's Gabriel. Gabriel now. Why do I keep saying his name weird? Gabriel. Is there any setup for this? I think maybe this will just be an install on the right location. Description. This is so funny to me. It probably doesn't even tell you how to do it because it's not for you. I bet this is a really simple one. All the character creation ones are all really simple. This line is addressed directly to Gabriel. Who is this? You're gonna need to get the content pack. He's like telling Gabriel how to do it through Nexus mods. How many downloads does this have? 25! There is no way that there are 25 people that this was made for. This is made for one person, and there's 24 other people like me that downloaded this. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny to me. Oh yeah, guys, send them all, anything, and suggestions over here to help me out. Let's make this more than a year now. Let's just go back to all time, and I'll sort by top, like most downloaded. Hopefully, I think that's what I'm sorted by. Games, sort by downloads, yeah. Stardew Valley Expanded, of course. Stardew Valley anime mods. There's a lot of portrait mods like this that I could trade off. So I think I can only pick one portrait mod. But we can do this. Do the anime profile picture, the portraits. Everyone I talk to will just be different. I would like to find a more strange... Oh my god, Willie! Dude, Willie has seen some stuff in his day. Oh my god, is he okay? Are y'all rocking with new Vincent? Vincent looks like a girl. Alright, fine, I'll download the anime one. You guys can call me a weeb if you want. Oh, does that say... Wait, I think I just read this is not the main file. I make it for fun? Oh, Leah alt version. Where's the main file? Where's the main file? Oh, I think it's this. Using Smappy and Content Patch uses mod. Dobby Porch. Okay, this is the main one. Weeb. Oh, you guys couldn't see Willie? Let me go back. Dude, oh my god, he's so funny looking. I'll show you in a second. We'll do the portrait, we'll do the anime portrait mod at level 2. We'll see if we can get a different portrait mod for every level, because those are, again, those are very common. Alright, I don't know what this is, but that's not right. That's the RAR file. I gotta figure out how to download this. Here's Willie. You guys can see him now. Look at him, dude. Willie has seen some things. We'll go talk to him then. Also, the dwarf is like a person. Where are we here? Let's see. Requirements? I don't know how to install this one. We'll see. Maybe this one works, maybe it doesn't. We'll figure it out at some point. Anime mods, we got, it must be good. It's got 1.6 million downloads, so. Save editor, that we don't need that. It's like convenience. I want ones that change the way my game look, mostly. Ice Cream Man says there's no shirtless Clint. Oh, but Ben, that's where you're wrong. Because I made the shirtless Clint mod with my own personal one. We're still gonna put my own one in there too, so don't worry. Oh, this one just turns all of the guys into girls. Characters and portrait mods to change main male character to female. Interesting. Look at them. Look at the images. Images, show me. Oh my god, dude, look at it. Look at girl Alex and Elliot, Harvey. Oh my god, dude. Alright, well I can only have one portrait mod and Haley is looking a little like she might get me banned, so maybe we don't install that one. Let's see, what else do we have? What is Stardew Valley reimagined? Fresh new overhaul of every outdoor map, this time without moving any buildings or altering the NPC. Okay, this one sounds like one that's not gonna work if I try to download it, but I'm very interested if it does. Fresh new overhaul of every outdoor map, this time without moving any buildings or altering NPC schedules / events, fully compatible with Stardew 1.4. Oh, I don't know if it works for 1.5. Requirements, content patcher. I don't have these tile sheets. Let's see, installation. Install Smappy Content Patcher and this. Maybe I can just install this. Installation. Requirements. Oh, good lord. Oh, this is mods requiring this file. Okay. Just the tile sheets. I'm just gonna download this into the same area and we'll see, maybe that'll work. I fully expect a million errors as soon as I launch Stardew Valley. Let's make that incredibly clear. M. Clark says Marlon is hot on this one. Oh no, dude, I'm so scared for this experience. Let's extract this. Who knows, maybe this is making progress, maybe it's not. To do this live is probably not the best idea also. So we got that, now let's do Stardew Reimagined. So now I just need to put this in there as well. Let's see, let's get this one in level 4. Let's make this a crazy one. Serendipity, welcome back, man. We're doing Stardew Valley with 100 mods right now. We're downloading the mods that we want to install. So let's do this then. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Extract. So far, so good. How many we got? We got 2, 4, 6, 11. We've got 11 mods so far. God, there's so many more to go. I'm sure half of them are gonna work. Stardew the Gift of Gab mod. What is this? Oh, oh, interesting. This mod adds hundreds of additional lines of dialogue for the 12 Stardew Valley marriage candidates. Includes dialogues for holidays, birthdays, and other events. Gift of Gab. Marriage candidate edition. Interesting. Why not? We throw it up in there. I hope that there's like early game stuff. I think I'm gonna do this on a fresh farm, and then I think I'll also do it on like my one that I use for YouTube videos. Will says, are you actually doing 100? I'm gonna do a bunch. I don't know how many I'm gonna do, but I want to do a bunch. Let's have that as a level 1 as well, so that'll, you know, affect our experience right off the rip. I'm going to like pile on top of each other as well, so like I'll continue to add on to the mods. Don't worry, we'll keep moving fast. There's another. Expanded Dutch. Page 2. Slightly cuter sprites for Stardew Valley Expanded. Oh, Stardew Valley Expanded. Stardew Valley Planner. Money Hack, don't need that. Emily Portrait. Shot, just a different portrait. Here's a Stardew Valley sex change mod. Does this do what the other one tried to do? Maybe this one won't be as weird. Lewis. Yeah, why not? We'll throw it in there. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. Let's do this as a level 3. Harvey's mustache makes him more professional. I wish that this one would keep his mustache. I wish the gender changing ones would still keep the mustache. Oh my god, dude, I can only imagine. I really so desperately hope this goes the way that I want it to in my head. Let's do... Who is Victor? Oh, that's Stardew Valley Expanded. Anything that you guys can find with additional characters to add, please send them my way. This just is a save file, apparently. Stardew Valley Expanded again. Car says, hi everyone. Car, welcome. Good to see you. Stardew Valley Pokemon Gym? What is this? Changes your house into a Pokemon gym reminiscent of the classic Pokemon gym style, which while still retaining the Stardew Valley aesthetic. Alright, does it require anything special? Okay, I don't think so. Let's do manual download here. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at what it will look like then. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. We will do that as a level 4. Just to mix it on up. What do you guys think is the... Oh gosh, I clicked on the wrong thing. What do you guys think is the most mods anyone has ever installed on this website in one day? I want to believe that I'm beating that record, but at the same time, that's more than anyone ever? But here's more festive Stardew Valley. This is a content patcher one, so that's really good. So I can just throw this in. Okay, perfect. As long as this one's different than the dark mode one. We'll put this one in level 3, I think. Bookworm says you're gonna crash Smappy so bad. As long as my stream doesn't crash, then we're fine. If my stream starts to crash, then I might have to rethink about how I do this live. Let me quick... Okay, so far my computer is still blowing out cold air, but also I'm not running any of the mods yet. Also, I'm probably gonna end up with a million viruses after this, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Categorize custom warps for Stardew Valley Expanded. It needs translation. This one's in Spanish. Night mode, got that already. Daramas. What is this? This is Japanese only? Dude, if this just even works, I don't care that they're all speaking Japanese. Idol Master Cinderella Girls characters will be added Japanese only? Dude, who are any of these people? Get them in my game. Get them in here right now. Manual download. Oh, good lord, that needs a lot of stuff to work. It's probably not going to, but I'm still putting it on my computer. Only big boys play with 100 mods. That's right, baby. That's the attitude we're going for. This one's level 2. This one's gonna be a level 2 for some reason. I don't know why I determined that. Oh, there are so many. I already know there's gonna be disappointment in my future when some of these don't work. Dude, I would give anything to just have a bunch of random people walking around my Stardew farm that all speak nothing but Japanese. God, I would love that so much for this. The coronavirus mod? The coronavirus comes to Stardew Valley? Are you kidding me? Look at the banner! Oh my god, please. Please. Causing him to occasionally discuss the coronavirus, adds face masks currently for sale from the Hat Mouse. Down the pipeline, hand sanitizer craftable with beer maybe or for sale at Harvey's and Pierre's. Please. Please, dude, give it to me. I don't know. What is this? I think I've seen a couple of these that need this JSON asset, so I'm gonna install this. JSON assets. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh my gosh, I'm probably messing a lot of stuff up, but I'm still going for it. God, what a fun idea. Let's extract this in level 1 here, yeah. I'm hoping that some of these I don't know, maybe just blindly installing this stuff into the right folders will work. Like, I don't know what Space Core is, but we're going for it. Space Core manual download. I also fear that a lot of these aren't going to work for 1.5. They'll only work for 1.4. Which unfortunately, I've looked up in the past how to do that. It's like actually really hard to go back to previous versions of the games, or at least I couldn't figure it out at first. But maybe I could do if I find a bunch of mods and then they just all are like 1.4, I could do a part 2 to this where we play through on 1.4. All right, coronavirus mod. Oh, I still need to install the actual coronavirus. Oh my gosh, dude. Riv just said the words Mayor Lewis in shipping bin. You want to tell me what that means? If that's an actual mod, I want it. Extract. Path too long? Sorry, coronavirus mod. Sebastian, let's just skip it. Sebastian's just not gonna have the coronavirus, nor is Demetrius, nor is Sebastian again. Okay, do this for all files. Just skip. I don't know what it probably just like didn't put it on a bunch of people, but that's fine. Maybe some of them, maybe like Sebastian's an anti-masker. Ooh, what is this? This looks like it's in Turkish though. Stardew Valley, oh, expanded companions. French version, 4 vegan bears. Spanish, adds name tags to an in-game entities for easier detection and finding. Ooh, is this just, if it clutters my interface, I want it to. Yes. See, this is what's perfect. I want visual things. As many things as I can put on the screen, the better. See, all of this, that's just gonna be up all the time now, I want that. Let's do that as a level 2 maybe, I guess. Put him in the bin. It is, get it? Riv, put it in the suggestions, please, right here. No one's put anything in the suggestions. If you've got the mod, put it there so I can find it. If I see it, I'll install it ahead of time, but you gotta put it in the Discord for me. Just the link to the Nexus mods page. Oh wait, where'd I put that? I want this in level 2. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay. There's so many Stardew Valley Vietnamese translations. Stardew Valley of the Elves. Portrait mod that turns the villagers into pointy-eared elves? Oh my god. Oh, come on. What do I need? Extract the files and copy them into Stardew/content/ ooh. Extract the files and copy them into Stardew Valley/content/portraits. I don't know if that's gonna work. I also want to make sure that I back up my own farms before I do this. Let me do that real quick. Let me just back up my stuff just in case, because I want to make sure that I still have all of my stuff, you know. Where is this? Steam? I always forget where this is. I think this is here. Users, Zach, app data, roaming, Stardew Valley saves. And I want the one that's called Dumpy. It's from forever ago. This one. I'll copy this and I'll put it in my YouTube folder. Alright, cool. Did I download this? Stardew of the Elves? I don't think I did. This one tells me I have to put it in the right area. So where does it want me to put it? Content/portraits. I'll bring this here for now though. Level 4. Put that in level 4. That's probably not gonna work. I'll still save these mods. If a bunch of them don't work, I'll see if I can get them to work for a part 2. Aurora GSI? What is this? Aurora GSI for Stardew Valley is a mod that is able to control the lighting of your compatible peripherals and make them react to events and values of the game. Install Smite, download the archive, extract the archive, Stardew Valley mod folder, run the game. Alright, I don't even actually 100% know what this does, but I do know that you do just have to put it in the right folder and then it starts to work. And that's what I'm interested in. Let's put this one also in level 4. Let's put this in level 4. Extract. It's coming. It's coming together, baby. Reorchestrated WIP. Original Stardew Valley music with... Oh, it's a music mod. Replace the original Stardew Valley music with reorchestrated music. Completely recorded with realistic instruments instead of the original MIDI sounds. Wow, okay. Oh, it's still a work in progress, currently PC only. It's my first mod. Requirements, custom music. I really want this one to work. Mod conf, that's optional. Looks good to me. Files, just put it in. Let's go level 3. No, actually, let's go level 2. Do I have Vortex? Does a lot of the work for a lot of the mods. I do not have that. And so, yeah. Let me throw that in another tab so I can remember to go to it. Vortex Stardew Valley. Okay, I'll look at that then. Thank you. Thank you. Let's extract. Again. Let's see what Vortex is here. Apparently this helps a lot of stuff. Requirements. Main file. Can I just install this? I want to make sure. Let's see. I'm just gonna put this in, and I'll see. Oh, this is just a picture? Oh, this is describing how to install this. Where's the actual mod? Here we go. Files, manual download. What did that say? It said, one-click installer. This is the preferred way of installing Vortex. Download and install locations for mods can be changed within Vortex. Okay. Again, my method of just install it all into the mods folder and see what loads right off the rip is gonna hold true. Or else we will be here till midnight. But hopefully, maybe that'll help us, maybe it won't. That's an exe file. I might have to run that. Okay, Stardew Reorchestrate. I gotta download this still. Got custom music, hopefully. Nexus is mod manager, so you don't have to manually extract folders and whatnot for mods. Okay, cool. Hopefully just throwing it in the mods folder helps, or makes that work. 2. Okay, there we go, we got another one there. I'm gonna run this exe. Go ahead. Just trusting all sorts of stuff on my computer. Probably gonna pick up a virus or two. Maybe I should have done this for the back half of the stream in case I get a virus. Too late now, baby. We're rocking, we're rolling. How many mods are we at now? That is a great question. Let's find out. So far, go away Vortex. Looks good. All right, cool. You're installed. We've got, I'm just gonna count the folders, even though these aren't all mods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, sorry. 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 22. We're at 22 right now. Oh my god. I don't think we'll actually get 100, but I do just want to go until we're like, you know, until we feel good. We'll know. Fantasy Stardew Valley. This one seems really big. This seems, yeah, dude, look, I'm sorry. I don't know if I trust that working on my computer right away. Dialogue is only Japanese. Also, as promising as that sounds, I am gonna add that to level 4. Files, it's only got one file. How could this not work? Lexington Peach, welcome. So sorry I've been AFK, but thank you, Fox, for the gifted sub. Lexington, welcome. Glad to have you. Very glad that you got that gifted sub. That one's going in level 4, baby. Let's get it. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate it, man. Did we get that in? Fantasy Stardew Valley. It's installed. Japanese only. Stardew Valley, Sembi and Sam. I don't know if I trust this. It's a mod portraits by me. We got enough portraits. Less holes we already have installed. I love this picture for less holes, too. Pepper and Stardew Valley. What is this? Oh, it's like a little dog. Huh. Oh, this is like from a Reddit post. So apparently, someone posted on Reddit. They wanted them to immortalize their wife's dog in Stardew Valley, and then someone did it, and this is the mod for it. It's 8 kilobytes. So we'll throw that in level 1 just in case. I don't know if we'll ever get to see that one. You probably have to choose a certain kind of dog. Right off the rip. Stardew Valley gay house? Turns the house into rainbow colors. Alright, perfect. Alright, Smappy and Content Patcher. Love that. Love that. Easy for me. I got the rainbow house, baby. That's such an uncreative name. Stardew Gay House. Let's do that. I think the Pokemon Gym one is in a later level. Right? Didn't I put the Pokemon one in a later level? We'll do this in level 1. No, we'll do this level 2. Level 2. I don't know where the Pokemon mod is. They probably won't get along together. I wish I could just make it open a random one if there were 2 mods that conflicted. Stardew Valley boy portrait. This one is written exclusively in Japanese and it's from 2018, so it probably won't work. We've got enough portrait going on. Sweetie, we already installed. Stardew Valley Estonian translation? We already have Keep Real aged. Oh, we're getting close to the end. Guys, we're almost done. We're on the 5th page. This is it. All right, I think that's all. I didn't see some of them that I was expecting though, so I'll have to look. I mean, this is all of them, right? This is every mod. I mean, that's all time. Sort by... Is that it? Got a couple more here. See, I feel like I missed some. I feel like there's no way that's all of them. Let's go to Ribs. Here we go. Mayor Lewis in shipping bin. CP version, perfect, perfect. Install, unzip, load. Perfect. I love this. Please keep sending them my way. I think there's no way that's every mod. Go to the 1.5 tag. That's a great idea, Emmy. Yeah, thank you. My idea for that was I went to like the last year, but 1.5 is probably better. So let's do the Mayor Lewis in the shipping bin at level 3. Here we go. Good, 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 good. There's another great one. Let's go here. Emmy's got Deep Woods. What is this? Emmy's Deep Wood mod. Adds an explorable forest to the secret woods. How deep does it go? Ooh, interesting. Okay. What do? Known issue, version history, multiplayer conflicts. Important. That's probably not that important. Requirements. Just Smappy. Music to my ears. Stardew Valley 1.5 plus. Oh my gosh. No, I have Smappy. I have this. Download. The levels, we're gonna introduce the mods like we'll do level 1 first and we'll play for a little bit and then we'll add level 2 on top of that and then we'll add level 3 and then we'll add level, so hopefully by the end we'll have like all of the mods in, but I don't want to do them all at once. I want to ease our way into it. So let's do this again. Let's do this in level 3. It's our 3rd phase. Maybe I should have called them phases instead of levels. I will not change it now though, just to be consistent. Okay, great, great. This is looking good. Riv with Demetrius as Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay, okay. I like it. I'm down. You guys, are you guys rocking with Demetrius deGrasse Tyson? Ah, no. Are you guys rocking with Demetrius deGrasse Tyson? Oh my god. I love this. Yeah, I definitely think I'll end up doing a part 2 to this video. I think I'll have enough mods that just don't work right now that I think when I think I'll have enough mods that just won't work right off the rip, that whenever I do a second version, like I'll have enough mods to do a second version just off of the ones that don't work this time. Why is my cat a Linus? Who's this from? This is from Emmy also. Why is my cat a Linus? Wait. Look at this picture. Such cat, such Linus, such Stardank. Oh my god, what a good one. God, I want that in my life. Mod finally works again. Perfect. Content patcher, do your thing. Oh, a hydrate from Vulpix. Thank you so much. This is the best one so far, you think? Let's do this in level 3. We'll see. I'll have to add some level 4 ones. Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. I want this in level 4. My goal, my hope, is that when I open level 4, it just goes into complete chaos. You know, like it's just not even, it's barely even recognizable as Stardew anymore. That's kind of my hope. I don't know if that'll work or not. Okay. Dude, look at this interaction. Where are you getting these? I have my ways. Okay, so how do I do... This is Stardew Valley. Search by Stardew Valley, and I want... Can I do a 1.5 tag? How do I do that? Find results. He's sending tiles. I do want tiles. Sort by... I just want them all. Are there only 80? There's no way it's only 81 mods because you guys just gave me 4 more that I didn't see during my look through. Frost says amazing. So how do I do this? Oh god, get rid of nudity. I don't know if I can do just like 1.5. This is back to all of Stardew Valley. See, there's so many more. There's so many more. Popular all time? That's what I thought I was doing. Explore all mods. See, there's 307 pages now. We're so fine. Let's keep going. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure you're tired of just watching me download all of this, but I want to try. I want to try so bad to just like really get this chaotic. We were missing some other ones. Look up anything. I actually, you know, I'm going to download this one as part of, I want to use this for making videos anyway. So I'm actually going to download this to a different folder, which will still be installed for this. But this like gives you a lot of information on different different things when you click on them. So I'm going to put this in here with my item spawner and cheats mod that I use for making videos. Oops. Automate. A lot of people have this one. Place a chest next to a machine like a furnace or crystallarium and the machine will start doing its own thing. This is like a quality of life one. I don't think that'll affect that much. Tractor mod. We can... Oh, wait. Here's another one. I think both of these. Okay, this is another one that's just going to clutter my interface, I think. Which is what I want. Let's add this to level 4. Just reading some of the descriptions is hilarious. I know, man. They are so funny. Some of these are truly, truly funny. Even if they don't work and I can't get them to work, I think just even like having read them, we're coming out with a win. You know, we're coming out net positive. Like even if the Linus cat thing doesn't work and we never see it in the game, I think we've already gotten out of it what we wanted to. Let's do tractor mod. Oh my god. Yeah, like keep sending them in Discord, please. That helps me out so much. Those are really good ones that Emmy and Riv sent. Let's do tractor mod at level 2. Yeah, level 1. Level 1. This one's not too crazy. A lot of people have this one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Case helper JSON assets. Show items, sell price, skull cavern elevator. Ooh, this one I know will work and it will just clutter my interface, so let's do it. This one I think is just when you hover over something, it tells you how much it sells for. Monster Icon's dipping out. Good night, man. Sorry you can't see the culmination of all of this, but thank you for hanging out with us. And thank you, of course, for the subs and the bits as well, man. You do not have to do that. You know that. Let's do this here. In level 4. Skull Cavern Elevator. Of course, we have to do that. I'm also going to install this in my other folder, because this is another one that I think would be helpful for videos. Monster Icon says I'll catch the VOD tomorrow for sure, man. For sure, for sure. Skull Cavern Elevator, perfect. A lot of people use that too. Arm type manager. Spawning frame, that seems weird. Winter grass. Yeah, why not? I don't see a reason why not to. Yeah, Will, I think so. You'll be good. Winter grass, come to me. Such Stardew, such Stardew. Let's do winter grass as a level 3.
Liquid asset.
This is great, man. Hey, Bum, thank you for the follow, man. I feel sorry, I probably shouldn't have called you Bum. Bum Bud Deneminem. Thank you for the follow, man. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Glad to have you. Let's go. Chest anywhere. What is this? Access your chest dressers and everything. Huh. I don't think that one will be great for the overlay. Better ranching prevents failing milking and shearing attempts and adds indicator when. Oh, this just sounds like there's more things on my screen when animals can be pet and milked. I like that. That'll be another level 4 one. I was actually planning on doing this from like 8 until 8:30, but now I've been doing this for an hour and I'll be honest right now, I'm kind of vibing. I'm kind of having a great time just getting all of these mods. Just like seeing what all of them are. Better artisan, good icon, obsolete, get dressed. Oh, this is obsolete. Dang, what is this though? Adds a dresser and mirror to your farmhouse so you can change your appearance. Experience bars, adds experience bars. More stuff on my screen means I want it. Let's again go level 4. I really hope that step to level 4 is just ridiculous. It is addictive. Nice. What else do we have? Happy birthday? Adds the player's birthday, that's interesting. Babies take after spouse plus new toddler hair and clothes. Interesting canon-friendly dialogue. Stardew hack. Simple crop label. No friendship decay. Stardew Valley anime mods. Generic mod config. Bathroom after second house upgrade. Ooh. Oh, this one won't work anymore, I bet. We're still gonna add it, but it won't work. Manual download, slow download. Bigfoot's has gotta go. It's been great. Thanks for coming, man. Good to talk to you. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for coming. Let's add this to level 2. Yeah, I have a feeling some of the people that won't be able to be here will probably end up coming back and watching a lot of this. later because I would want to see it too. Oh, look at this right here. So this is new barn animals. I used this picture, see, from this mod, these images right here. Let me show you guys something familiar. All right, where's like all of them? Here, look at these animals. Do they look familiar to anyone else? Because look at this. Don't look at my recommended. It's all RuneScape and chess. This is on April 1st. On April Fool's Day, I posted this. Stardew Valley 2 coming spring of 2022. Look at that. There's a deer, a little goat, a little llama. It came from this mod. That's funny. I just had like Google image searched it. I didn't know. So we'll see, maybe these barn animals could actually make their way into our game. Oh, Siesta dropped some in the Discord. Perfect. I can't wait. Yeah, I'll go back through for sure. So this is, let's do this as level 1. I don't know if we'll actually get to see that too much or if it'll be too crazy, but we'll go for it. Let's go male framework. Interesting. No fence decay. Portraiture. A high resolution portraits. It's on this page. Bigger backpack. I have a bigger backpack for only 50,000? Why would I not say yes to that? Give me that, baby. Let's add that as a level 1. We'll add that as a level 1 for sure. Batman says we aren't playing Stardew Valley. Well, we are getting a bunch of mods for Stardew Valley that we're all going to play at the exact same time. It's part of the Stardew process. For sure, we will be playing. Nice. Barn replace, or bigger backpack, that's in there. Little seasonal buildings. Content patcher, let's do that. All right, bros, for sure. I think we'll get it going at 9:30. How does that sound? I think that'll give me ample time to get a ridiculous amount of mods, but also give people a chance to come back that aren't here. Show in folder, seasonal buildings. Wow, this one's big. Jeez. 49 megabytes? The Gabriel one was like 6 kilobytes or something ridiculous. Yes, Siesta, I'm hoping that with a lot of research, I'll be able to... Yeah, I'm hoping with a lot of research that I'll be able to do that later as well. Oh my gosh, this is gonna crash my game. Is this in level 4? Oh, I put it in level 3? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna cancel this. Let's put this in level 4. I didn't think that one was such a big deal. Oh, not here, not here. Let's go here. Oh, where did it go? Did I mess up? I think I messed up. Let me just download it again. Level 4. Here we go back in level 3. Oh, I still had it in level 3. That was my mistake. Let's go level 4. Yeah, this one's gonna be huge, jeez. Welcome back, Admiral. It's good to see you. I'm glad you got gifted a sub too, that was cool. All right, we'll do it at 9:15 instead. I said 9:30. We'll do 9:15. I'll go through here a little bit more. I'll install the ones you guys submitted, and then we'll hop into it. I think I'm looking at the number of mods that we have for each of these, and I think we'll probably be good. My God, that's a big one. All right, let's keep looking a while. Part of the community, gain friendship points passively, skip intro, new coop animals. Ew, these things just look weird. Wear more rings? Oh my God, you can wear 6 rings? I'm doing it. It was updated in 2021, so this works for 1.5. Oh, I don't know what Stardew Hack is. Oh, I didn't download that. I'll install it for the future so I can remember. I highly doubt that's the case. Once I start playing with these mods, I'm never going to go back. I highly doubt that that's going to end up being the case. I think these mods are going to destroy my Stardew experience. I think I'm going to play all of these and I'm going to say, wow, I never want to play with mods again. That was ridiculous. Let's go. Stack everything. Range display? Range of sprinklers and everything? No, we don't need that. No more bow legs. Interesting. Those new horses. I think we already have a horse one. Easy fishing 2.0. Fast animations, immersive maps. Hats won't mess up hair. Interesting. Harvest with scythe. Dynamic nighttime? Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. This mod gives Stardew Valley a more dynamic daylight cycle, changing when it gets dark and adding a dawn period to the start of the day. It also adds a full light cycle, so we'll do that. Updated for Stardew 1.5. Love to see it. Love to see it. Linus Cat. Linus Cat may survive. I may keep Linus Cat until the future. Let's do this at level 1 as well. Perfect, perfect. More hair, cat replacements. Better sprinkler mods, save anywhere, custom furniture, scythe, character portrait. Let's pick 3 more from here, and then we'll do the ones from Discord, and that'll be it. Those dog here, we have a lot of cat replacements, we don't have any dog replacements, so let's add this. Linus Cat would surely hook me. Maybe we can compromise. Maybe we can keep Linus Cat for the future. Dog replacements has been installed. Let's do one more page here. I mean, we're on page 5 of 307. Like, I'm sure there's so many more we could have. Stardust Core? That's different. I don't know what that is. Expanded Fridge, also different. Content Patcher Animations. Ooh, I wonder... Do I have to do anything else other than just install this? Yeah, I think... I wish that was just... I wish that just added a bunch of animations to things. Medieval buildings as well. Maybe I could add that just to make sure it works. This was updated like 4 days ago. We'll do this one. We'll do this on level 3. Level 3. Show me in folder right here. And we'll do one more. One more from here. Then we'll do the Discord ones and that'll be it. We'll call it. Go ahead, unzip. Medieval buildings is in there, baby. One more. Let's make it a good one. Town of Animals. Places nearly every creature throughout Stardew Valley. Alright. I think that's good. This is another one that will like definitely work. Sheesh, dude, what a run, man. What an experience. Let's do that one at level 2. The big question is going to be how many of these actually work. If half of them work, I'll be very happy. I'll be so happy with that. All right, so we already got... Oh, nice. You guys threw a lot in here. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize, I didn't realize you guys had so many. Why's my cat line? All right, this is all new. Cuter slimes. That's the picture. I need the mod. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Cuter slimes from Siesta. I like it. Let's add the slimes. Change. Will, welcome back, dude. We're just downloading the ones that are in Discord and then we're going into it. Let's do this at level 3. Yeah, it's in there. I'm worried that the RAR files aren't gonna work. Pig Pam? Oh, Riv, you've told me about this one before. You told me about Pig Pam too. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great. Let's go. Pig Pam can be level 4. The True Chaos. Pig Pam extract. Nice, nice, nice. What is this? This one is from Siesta as well. What is this? Cute grass dig spot. Oh, cool. Instead of worms, it gives you a little, like, little thing sticking out of the ground. Little leaf. We'll do that. We'll do that at level 1. This is gonna turn Stardew into Animal Crossing. Dude, I don't know if whatever we're going to be playing after this is gonna be reminiscent of anything. Honestly. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see if this becomes a video, which I really hope it does. It'll become a video as long as it works. I can't wait to watch this one. After M has it all edited and everything. Z says this is gonna be so great. Maya says this is gonna be a disaster. Oh my god. You're not wrong, honestly. You're not wrong. Jen's Cozy Cellar is the next one. I said that like someone just came in. It was my same tone of voice when a new person comes in. Jen's Cozy Cellar, welcome to the stream. Extract. Alright, look, I don't know if I've installed more mods in one sitting than any other person before, but I know I've installed mods faster. No one's installed that many mods that quickly before. Rainbow Beard Linus, why don't you come talk to me, baby? Files, man, a Rainbow Linus, that's the only description. Let's put it in level 4. The malware ads at the bottom are iconic. You may need it after this experience. Fingers crossed I don't, but you're probably right. Let's go. Spouses react to player death? Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna skip this one because I don't know if that'll be, if I'm gonna die during this. Cacti hurt you. I think I'll walk into a cacti intentionally. I also don't have a spouse on any of my save files except my main one, and it's M. And I'm absolutely not opening my main save file with all of these mods installed. Even if I do have a backup, dude, I'm not running that risk. Let's do Cacti Hurt You at level 3. Nice. What is this? Wizard's Mystical Stationery. What's requirements here? Just Smappy. I'm installing it. I don't know what it is. We're going for it. I've gone from like wanting to know what the mods are ahead of time and like reading them very in depth to just whatever. I'll install it and it'll like become part of my experience. Level 3. I feel like I've got a lot in level 3 and level 4, but I definitely want those like steps to be kind of like the most chaotic, you know? Nice, very nice. Shane, but with pants. Okay, sure. Sure, Shane with pants. You can join the party. Anything Linus related is worth it. You're so correct. Oh, come on. Don't be showing me old school RuneScape ads. I might end up hitting you up on that. Glad that's level 1. Shane with pants is a mild one. My god, I did not think, at the speed that I'm installing these mods too, I didn't think that it would take me this long to do this either. I have been ripping for the last hour. I've been doing this for 1 hour now. I've been absolutely ripping. So let's go again now. Let's go. The dinosaurs say RAR is now going to be a level 2 one. Unicorn Rainbow Horse, why not? Only 2 left. 2 left. Unicorn Rainbow Horse, that's going to be a level 1. Level 2. Level 2. Perfect. Level 2. And our last one is the UI Info Suite. Adding to the clutter of our entire screen. That's going to be great. Do I have this one already? I don't know if I do or not. This will go level 4. Level 4. There. Oops. And extract, and we'll call it a day. Oh, I have this already. Okay, I already have that one. But there we go. Oh my gosh. Dude, time. I did that in an hour. In 1 hour, I was able to install... I even added a couple more here, so I think I got one... I added 3 here, so that's 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or sorry, that's 32 total. 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 44, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56, 57, 58. We got 58 mods. It took an hour of rapid installation to do it. But we're ready for the real thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been what the night has built to. This is what it's been building up to all night. Riff says Smappy tells you how many mods you have running when you launch it. All right, perfect. Because I am going, I'll share my screen for that process so that we can see what it looks like. So I'll actually do that now then. Let me show you guys here. So here we are. Level 1. Level 1 mods include these 13 mods. Let's bring them into the mods folder. And let's launch Stardew Valley. Please, Smappy, be kind to us. Please, just load half of them. I'll be happy. I'll be happy if you load half of these mods right now. Oh my gosh. It's taking a little longer than normal. Okay. Okay, not too bad. What does this say? Only loaded 4 of them, found 1 mod with warnings. You can update 1 mod. How many do we actually have in here? Level 1. Oops. This will be a chill experience. Oh, I've got all of these in here. Did only 4 of them work? 4. Oh wait, I can update the content patcher? Okay, I have to do that, because I think that'll determine whether or not a lot of these mods end up working. I think I have to, okay, let me update that real quick, because that's easy. Give me 1 sec. This is like, the content patcher is what makes all of these mods work. So like, give me a second to make sure that this is updated correctly. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't think they have to be directly in the mod folder, I don't think. Because I have a couple of mods that are in like a disabled folder that still work. Like this disabled mods, I just drag that into mods and it all works. So I don't think that actually is true. Here we go, content patcher. Extract. Content, how do I even do this? I forget. Do I just get rid of the other one? I think I just get rid of that now. Let's try. Maybe this is it. Yeah, I think that was a really intentional part of the of that. Okay, it only loaded 4. It only loaded 4 of our initial mods, but it's okay because it's gonna ramp up. It added console commands, content patcher, error handler, save backup. Wait. Hold on. Maybe it didn't add these mods. See, whenever I just drag in like disabled mods into there, like if I launch Stardew here now, all of those mods will work. Yeah, see? Loaded 9 mods now it's got a couple of the other ones that I use. Did it not load any of them? You can update 3 mods, Ace Farms, I have that already. Update a couple of those. Oh, okay. These mods cannot be added. So it thinks level 1 is its own mod right now. So I think actually I am gonna try taking them out of the folder. So let me bring all of these out of here. Maybe it's because of this exe folder or file. Let me cut and just bring them right here. These are all our level 1s. You know, I'll copy it so I have it for future reference, like what's in what. But then I'll remove this folder. Bring this back up here. I promise, what I'm doing makes sense. Copy. Mods. Okay, try. Please. Please. Okay, that looks more promising. There's a bunch more text on there at least. Oh yeah, babe, you were in business. Look at that. All right, so it skipped 10 of them. Loaded 9 content. Oh my god, it loaded 12 mods, 9 content packs, skipped 10 of them. I think it changed the way that it's saving my game. Oh my god. All right, that's what I was looking for, baby. That's what I was looking for. Look at that, Stardew Valley right off the rip with a dark theme. Oh. Oh, it begins, man. Look at that. It begins. Wow. It was all worth it. Stardew Valley with 100 mods. It was all worth it. Okay, now that Stardew Valley's actually open, I can switch to my Stardew scene. And guys, I'm gonna very quickly... Oh gosh, I hope it actually shows you. Okay, good. I'm gonna really quickly run to the bathroom. I will be right back and then we will explore this grand entertaining experience. I think this is gonna be good. I got a mix of good ones, I've got a mix of bad ones. I'm excited to see how it goes. I am gonna put something on for you guys though to play while I go to the bathroom real quick. There you go. So go ahead, this is Gartic on stream. You guys can go ahead and you guys can guess what is being drawn. Just type it directly into the chat. I'll run an ad break. I'll be right back. I want to fill my water up and go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, that's a very detailed picture in the bottom right. All right, very nice. All right, are you guys back? Are you guys ready? Everyone's back from their breaks after I installed mods for the longest time. I'll let you guys finish this level out. Wow, mint. Very nice, Dab Swift. For that drawing. Nice. Soccer. Good job. Good job, Alchemy. Yeah, you guys came in clutch. Very cool. All right, let's do this thing. Stardew Valley with 100 mods. Chapter 2. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, I'm gonna pause my music. I want to just experience this game as it is. I'll turn on the in-game music. So I think I'm gonna load some random file that doesn't risk like me losing my 200 hours of progress. So we'll run it on Sprout right here. This is from our last speed run. Sprout, please. Please just work. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that, dude. Okay. This is so stupid. So I'm gonna turn the music on. I'll see, maybe it's just the in-game music. Okay, yeah, that's still just normal for now. We'll go no music for now. That's okay, we'll go back. Whenever we install whenever we start up the music mod one, we'll see if that one rocks. So I'm gonna take a quick inventory. I'll remind us what we have on right now so we know what to explore. We have barn replacements, bigger backpack, console, we have bigger backpack, so we can buy a new backpack. We have cute grass dig spot, Daisy Nico's tile sheet, oh that's nothing. Dynamic nighttime. We have Pepper Black Poodle, Shane with Pants, Gift of Gab, Night Mode, the Coronavirus mod, Tractor mod, and Trypophobia, which is the fear of holes. And so let's go see if we can explore some of those. I have my cheats mod on too that will hopefully allow us to like do a lot of this other stuff too. So this is my cheats mod that'll help us out. So I'll add some money to our account. And let's go buy this bigger backpack from Pierre. Just this dark mode interface is cool. We gotta see if there's any worms in the ground that we can attack. Nada, what's up? Hello, human being. Sorry I'm late. I've been reading and really into the story. No worries, Nada. Welcome to Stardew with 100 mods. Let's see. Let's go until it's 9 o'clock. First sale. Is this a bigger backpack? Is this what I need? So it's 2,000 for the first one. And it's 10,000 for the second one. There should be another one. Oh, did that one not load? No! Rest in peace. I have to check my Smappy. Let me see which ones did load. So it loaded... Time Skipper, I have that already. Dynamic, it added Dynamic Nighttime. Look Up Anything. Ooh, how does that one work? It added Skull Cavern Elevator. Whatever Space Core is. I gotta look up what Space Core is. Space Core. Oh, this is required by a few mods. I got it. That's just to help other mods run. And it added the Tractor mod. Oh, it added a lot of other reskinning as well. So let's take a run up to Robin's and let's see. Did we buy the tractor from her? I don't even know. Honestly, where is Robin on this fine day? She's still in bed? Robin, get out of bed. It's 11 a.m., Robin. You gotta get out of bed. Oh, you can press F1 to look up anything. All right. So we got some pretty basic mods and nothing too special. Let's look up some information on Robin, shall we? Gosh, I forgot that I turned the super big face. Oh my god. F1, for anyone that's interested, F1 is how you use the look up anything mod. It's also my shortcut to go super face. It's also, okay. Well, let me turn that off temporarily while you guys continue to look at me in my shame. Let me just let me figure it out. So I gotta go advanced, no, hotkeys. Yeah. Hotkey, no, scene switch? How do I do this? Advanced? Oh yes, here it is, here it is, here it is. Sources, I want scenes, I want super zoom. I want to remove the F1 filter. All right, I hope that was fun for you. I hope you enjoyed yourself, Hope this was worth it. Now we're going back to Stardew Valley. Oh my god. Oh, super big face. Okay, well, anyway, here we go. Let's try that again. So, Robin, what do you have to offer? Look up anything. Oh, Robin, villager. Got her birthday. Unfortunately, no romance. A lot of people mad about that. Friendship. Not exactly close there. Talked to today, no. Gifted today, no, of course. Here's her loved gifts, some liked gifts. Of course, you got a bunch of those neutral gifts as well. Good information. Good information from Robin. Robin, don't you even tell me you're not gonna work today. Oh my god. All right, let me go to bed. Oh, Demetrius is talking to me. Oh, we don't have the Demetrius deGrasse Tyson mod on yet. Let's do bats, my guy. Gator Gaming, what's up, man? Welcome. Good to have you. Let's go to bed. Let's check out Robin the next day. Let's go to Carpenter. I'm gonna buy myself a little tractor. I think I do it here. This is where it makes sense to do it, right? It's a farm building. Oh my god. You guys better not have clipped that, I swear. The super zoom. I even thought to myself, I'm like, well, I have it temporarily disabled right now, so that's fine. Construct farm buildings? Oh, maybe it replaces the horse with one. Yeah, I think maybe it replaces the horse with a tractor. Oh no, here it is, tractor garage. So I need, oh my gosh, I need money, iron bar, iridium bar, battery pack. Let's fix all of that. Let's go battery pack. Iridium bar. What did I say, iron bar? Tractor mod. Put the tractor silo right between my house and M's house. Let's chop this tree down for a better aesthetic. I want to be able to actually see the tractor. Here we go, baby. Look at this thing. Oh, she's a beaut. How do I use it? How do I use it? How do I use the tractor? Oh, there we go, baby. You have to run into it? Is that the case? I think you have to run straight at it. Oh, powerful. I guess you can't get rid of rocks. But you can get rid of a lot of other stuff. Okay, okay. Nice little quality of life mod. Let's see, what else do we have to look through? We've got dynamic nighttime still coming yet. We've got Skull Cavern elevator. Why don't we go to the Skull Cavern? Let's go check that out. I actually don't know if it'll let me in here. Okay, it will. Here we go. That's perfectly normal, right? That definitely looks legitimate. Oh, let me turn on before I die. Get myself a sword. Oh god, I'm fishing this ghost. I want one hit kill. This looks totally natural here in the Skull Cavern, right? This elevator. Oh, it took me to 0? The door is locked. Oh, is it being bad? Maybe it doesn't work. I have to go to the bottom of the mines first, maybe? Let's see. I think I'm on 50 already. Oh no, here we go, 120. Grab the key. I think maybe it's not working because I don't have the key. Kristen, what's up? Welcome. It's good to have you. Welcome to Stardew with 100 mods. Oh, you need to hold the tools in your hands. Interesting. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, one of my my Skull Cavern mod people, or my Skull Cavern elevator, tell me why that's not working. Let's see, Smappy, what else do we have on here to check out? It's really just dynamic nighttime. It's really night mode, and the holes thing. So, you know, with the exception of this, like, you know, chill overlay, and also, you know, the tractor mod, it's kind of a chill one, you know? We're kind of just hanging out. Not too worried about things. Not a care in the world. Ah, it does work. You have to hold the tool in your hands. Interesting. So if I hold the pickaxe... Okay, apparently you still can't do trees, but I understand that. Alright, not too bad. It's a nice, relaxing stroll. But why don't we kick it up a notch? Why don't we see where we can go from here? Ah, there's a config to let you chop down trees. I got it. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do level 2 now. Exit to desktop. Let me bring in the level 2 mods, baby. Bring it into my mods folder. I'll do screen share so you guys can see. Why not? This is what I'm currently experiencing. Okay, here's my new mods folder. Love to see that. Let's launch Stardew Valley, see what it says. You know, level 1 wasn't too bad, you know, just like a little quality of life mod here. A little retexture there. Nothing too bad. Let's try level 2. So now, this time, we've got quite a few errors. We've got 13 mods got loaded. 48 mods with with warnings. Mods are installed here. A bunch of these couldn't be installed because I'm missing some stuff. Oh no, dude, which mods are working? 27 content packs got loaded. Let's just hop in and see if anything looks different. I don't think we've gotten to the anime one yet, so we'll check that in a second. Let's switch to the Stardew Valley scene real quick. Hey, so far all is peaceful. Clear and sunny all day. Couple of tools. Let's go outside. Oh, and we've got the gay house. All right, well there's our first difference, I guess. Showing a little gay pride apparently on our house. Willie says he's got something for me. Got a bunch of mail that I've never read. Let's hop on our tractor. Can I take this off the farm? Can I whip this thing? It sticks out so much. Oh yeah, baby, we can take this thing anywhere we want. Can I use it to harvest? Oh, I can't. Oh, this is up here. Here's Shirtless Clint. This is my mod work in progress right now. Dobson says business has been slow lately. When you see him from the front, he looks different than when you see him from the side. That's my work in progress. Ignore him. He's new. Let's go talk to some of the villagers. Let's see what they're up to. Let's skip to the middle of the day. There's a checkpoint every 5 levels, so I wonder if I go down there, then I just have that from now on. I gotcha. Let's see, who's in here? Hello, Gus. You look relatively normal. Are you still normal if I talk to you? Still normal so far. You look like you could use a beverage. Thank you, Gus. So which mods are new here? Let me see. We've got... Oh, custom music is new. Is that working? It looks like it loaded, right? Let me turn my music off. Let's see. So apparently custom music should be working now. Let me play something on the jukebox here. Let me see if it plays that way. Because sometimes Stardew's weird where it just like won't have music. Let's try this. Nope, that's normal. Alright, well maybe that'll change up later. What else do we have? We've got... Look up anything, still skull cover, elevator, tractor mod. We got 27 content packs. So apparently the Japanese one is supposed to be in here. Cute Grass Dig Spot. Dorima's Stardew Valley is apparently supposed to be in here. Dog replacements, new barn animals. Let's get a barn. Let's see. Vincent, you probably look normal too, right? I'm gonna hit him with a tractor. I'm hungry, where's mom? Spoken like a true child. Let's talk to Robin. Build a coop. I need wood and stone. Oops. Wood. stone. Let's build a coop. I put one right here, and then I'll put a barn right next to it too. Moosey the Druid says, bye everyone, nice being here, catch you later. Hey, thanks for coming by, man. It was good to have you. Thank you. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Our next stream's on Wednesday. Glad you had fun. So now we gotta swing by Marnie. If she's working. Same old on the cutscene. Oh good, Marnie's actually working. Purchase animals? Maybe these will be a reskin. Let's name him Grubby. Farm? Come in here. Ah, it's still normal. Alright, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I think a lot of my mods didn't end up working. They didn't end up getting installed into the game. So what we're gonna do is right now, I'm gonna put on level 3 and level 4. We're just gonna put them all in and we'll just see. And then I will take some time to make sure that they all work in the future again, alright? I'll redo them, I'll make sure that they all work, and then we'll revisit this again in the future. But for now, come on, I kept you guys waiting so long. I can't just not put all of these in here at once. Let's still try it. I still have hope for this. All in, baby. Level 3 and level 4 at the same time. We got Cacti Hurt You, Deep Woods mod, 4 vegan bears, medieval buildings, more festive Stardew Valley, seasonal building sex change mod, winter grass, wizards mystical station, whatever. Level 4. Copy. Throw them in there. Oh my god. All in. You know it's all in right now. Sheesh. I've never seen my mods folder has like 5 things at a time normally. Let's just load it. Let's just do this thing. Let's see what Smappy has to say about it. Looking very schmoney if you ask me. Thankfully, I think a lot of my mods that had the most potential were in 3 and 4. And so I hope it stays that way, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, it takes so long to load all those mods. What does it say? Smappy now has... Oh my god, so many errors. Loaded 22 mods. Found 60 with warnings. Yeah, I think I'll be able to go back through and then get some more of those to work after I focus a little bit more on it. Alright, let's just hop in. Let's just see. Oh, that's different, right? I think those are like seagulls now. Let's go back to my Stardew scene. Let's go back on Sprout. 1,000,000 mods. Gosh, it's so slow. Oh my gosh, okay, this is what I'm talking about, man. Traveling merchant is in town. You're not feeling lucky at all today, apparently. We got the skills stat tracker just on the screen. We got some little like foraging progress thing in the bottom corner. Marnie is telling me that I'm looking very festive right now. There's just a bunny over there. Hello, Sprout. You see this cat here? Oh my god, it's the Linus cat. It worked. I found it sitting outside. Oh my gosh, I think it likes this place. Yes, I will adapt the Linus cat. Linus cats. Oh my god. Linus cat. It was all worth it, man. Even if nothing else works. Even if nothing else works, it was all worth it. Oh gosh, I gotta turn my music off. Oh gosh. This is so stupid. That's a cool looking building though. That's kind of cool looking. This chicken has a white heart. Very nice, very nice. He's so kind to me. Bixabees, dude, thank you for the subscription. It's here on 11 months. Wow. Is Bickham gonna be the first person to get to a full year? Obligatory flex, he says. Brandon, thank you for the 11 months, man. That is crazy. Dang, Bix Beast indeed. All right, so here, apparently, the Mayor Lewis in the shipping crate one doesn't coexist with whatever this one is. But the shipping crate here looks a little different. I don't know why this bunny is here. It's literally just sitting like on the side of the house, I guess. Also, I can walk. Okay, that's not right. Whatever that is, that's not right. Let's go take a look at some of our villagers. Let's hop on our tractor and move to the middle. What is this? Is that all part of the coop? I guess that's just a different style of coop. Oh my gosh, what is this? This little lamppost? Look, here's what our things look like now. Our artifact spots. Or the little leaves. What is this sign? Is this the same sign, just retextured? Pelican Town, yeah. Yeah, bus stop's looking a little cooler. Shirtless Clint still hanging out up top. Give myself a little bit more speed. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mayor Lewis wants to redo the community center. Wow, the festive Stardew Valley mod is like the coolest one, I think. Look at all this extra stuff it's added. Oh gosh, running over everything. There's a whole open area. Okay, I dig it. I get down with it. The balloons are having a little bit of trouble with the water there, but besides that, not too bad. Nice little area here as well. Is this different on the inside at all? Nope, still wrong. Oh, the Junimo Hut's got a decoration or two now. Hey, Soviet Bean is here, dude. What is up? It's his birthday. Soviet, happy birthday, man. Congratulations. That's so awesome. Oh, gosh. This is all, like, just slightly different. That's weird that they, like, made this path a little wider. Can you go into the doghouse area? Tail wag. Oh, that's cool. You can go in there. Let's talk to someone. Oh, it's our boy. It's Henry. Or Gabe. It's Gabriel. Do you have a cow on your farm? I think you would be cute with one. Thank you, Gabriel. Wow. I forgot we installed the Gabriel mod. That was like the second one we installed. Let me talk to someone else. Let me see if the anime one worked. Anyone else up and around here? Oh, there's like a ladder here? Oh, that's cool. It's like a different, it's just different, you know? Let's see. Anyone up in here? I like the whole look of this. God, the XP tracker just in the middle of the screen. Oh, the anime one didn't work. That's so whack. This is still cool though. Oh, Bros has to hop out. See ya, Bros. Thank you for coming. Talk to you soon. Ooh, what is this whole area? That's just a different way of doing that. That's cool. Adventurers Guild looks a little nicer. Got a cool waterfall. Oh, this one's very cool. This is like mostly just one mod. But it's still really cool. Can I go down here? I can't. Unfortunately, it's like I'm on a horse. I want to check the secret woods. Apparently the secret woods, if that mod worked, there's more area back here. Whoa, a whole bunch of stump. Whole bunch of stump. Does this like connect anywhere? Oh gosh. Where are we? I don't know if the secret woods one worked, unfortunately. Supposedly there was supposed to be more secret woods here. I don't see any. I just see a bunch of extra stumps. Alright, well this is obviously not how Stardew Valley is meant to be played. Oh gosh. Traveling merchant is here. Hello. How are you? You got anything cool for me? Sick. Nothing. What's that? That's cool. Like reeds. This is more direct. The wizard now has a mailbox, apparently. Alright, very interesting. Well, look, here's my promise to you guys. I'm sorry that didn't work out as well as I thought it would, or as well as I was hoping it would. But I promise I will give that more effort off stream, and I'll try to get as many of those mods to work as I can. Because I really think there's a lot of potential there for something really stupid. I think there's a lot of potential there. I'm sorry you guys just made me, or I just made you guys watch that for like an hour and a half, and like a quarter of them worked. Oh. Ali did not redeem end stream immediately. I'm sorry, Kristen Carlton redeemed random lie 6 minutes ago. Kristen, sorry I missed that. My random lie is that before the one that I was working on now, I made my own Stardew Valley mod. and it is just Shirtless Clint. That was my practice one. And so that one's downloadable. You can go on Nexus Mods and download the Shirtless Clint mod. Soviet says, I've noticed you've been going crazy on Twitch and YouTube, so just remember me when you become famous. Thank you very much, Soviet. I've got another, like, the next, like, chapter in my life of streaming coming up here soon. I'm really excited. We'll talk about that next Wednesday, because that's my 1-year stream anniversary. And I'm going to want to take a good old reflection on all of that. And just sort of, you know, check all that out. And so, when that time comes, we'll look at that more. Okay, I now have to get rid of all these individual mods very quickly now, so I gotta make sure I don't mess this up. Guys, for the remainder of the stream, we're gonna do Skull Cavern. I'm gonna practice doing the Skull Cavern hyper efficiently, alright? I'll explain all what that means in a second here, but that is gonna be for the rest of the stream. I'm going to make a video, I think my next video is going to be on how to do the Skull Cavern super efficiently. And, I think this one stays. Yeah, it's gonna be how to do the Skull Cavern super efficiently, and as such, I want to get some practice with it. And don't worry, I'm not deleting these mods. I have them in a different folder. I'm just going here and moving them around so that we can actually play Stardew for once. Oh my God, there's so many. I gotta keep that. Bye, goodbye. Minus Cat Luna, Medieval Buildings, more festive. My Poodle, all of this. That all goes away. Mods, this stays. Seasonal buildings, all of this stays, all this stays. Can't believe out of all of those, the Gay House is the one that worked. Night mode, coronavirus, town animals, tractor mod. All of this can go away. Okay, all that can go away. I have backups of all of that. I can cut this and I can get rid of this as well so we can play now. Oops, I know I went super big face for a second. Don't make fun of me. Okay, Stardew Valley. Back to it. Let's do some practicing. Oh, this is going to be so nice to see Smappy load and not have a million error messages. Oh my God. He said, yo, Gabe and Nick. That's funny. We got to make me Dab from Slayer Boy as well. Sorry, I missed that originally. Admiral Alley's got the flamingo tie. The wig came out earlier tonight, but the flamingo tie did not. Admiral Alley, very nice choice. Oh man, someone else has said that too, Alley. The flag is in the background is him covering the hole he's making to escape his prison. I got the flag because they told me I looked like I was living in a prison. And then the first day I hung up the banner, they said, oh, look at that. It looks like he's trying to escape. So, feel like I can't win. I'm only gonna be here for a couple more weeks, and then I am moving out. Again, we'll talk all about that on Wednesday, though. Okay, Stardew Valley loaded with an appropriate number of mods. Love to see that. Let's go back to it now. I'm gonna be doing this practice on my my Darth Dumpy account. This is the one that I use to make YouTube videos. And you know what? I actually will bring in my cheats mods. So I'm gonna spawn in the items that I need, but then I'll practice without mods, I think. Mods. Let's do disabled mods. There. Alchemy asks, where do I live? I do, it's sort of like a dorm. It's like an apartment dorm. So I have, like, there's another room out this way that connects to where I live. That's where Ryan hangs out for most of the stream. So if it's his prison, don't listen to him. Darth Dumpy. Guys, I'm not breaking out of prison. Oops, there we go. Sorry, that was so scuffed. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna spawn in what I need. So I've got some good tips from my boy Jeebus. Jeebus Cripes helped me out. So I'm gonna do Skull Cavern, and you know what? I'm actually, oops, apparently Skull Cavern elevator is still installed, but I won't use that. So I think I'm going to make a chest right here that has a lot of the stuff I need in case I want to use it. So I'll go chest. I'll read some of these tips as well. And so I'm going to read through a list of stuff that Jeebus Cripes ended up sending me on Discord a little bit ago that was really helpful. It just had a bunch of really, really helpful tips. I'll actually show you guys this, why not? Have I been talking to myself for a minute? What am I doing? Dude, I'm the worst streamer of all time. I tried to hit screen share and I hit starting soon instead. I'm the worst. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I need to go in timeout or something. I didn't even notice for a minute. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for not leaving. Jeez, look at this. Why do I do this to myself? I gotta move my camera, my face so you can see it. Look, this is what I'm looking at. Screen share is what I wanted to click. I clicked starting soon. Why do I have two SS things right next to each other? Why did I do that to myself? Anyway, I'm sorry. I've been talking to myself for the last minute and a half. He says, welcome back. I'm sorry, Macho, welcome back, man. This is the first time he's ever said anything. Or not ever said anything. First time he said anything in a while, he says, you stinky head. Macho, it's good to have you back, man. Welcome, welcome. I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't look at the chat for like a minute straight because I was trying to look up what enchantment to put on here. I put on the Artful enchantment and I forged it with a bunch of Aquamarine to give it a better critical hit chance. So combat skills also now I gotta determine. I gotta level up my mining to level 10 all the way. Skills, mining. This is so annoying. This is like a kind of a cool like behind the scenes of like how I make videos in a way. Because I have to set a lot of stuff up on Stardew Valley. To like, you know, in the same way where it's like, okay, well now I need farming or mining level 5, so I gotta go through here a bunch. And you can really see like how, like why my videos that I make start taking so long. You know, because there's a lot of just like weird behind the scenes stuff you gotta do. We'll do chance to find coal doubled. I don't know if that's worth it or not though. Skills also. We'll do combat next. These tips are from Jeebus, they're pretty helpful. I'm just trying to get like the good setup for this. So he says do scout first, critical strike chance increased by 50%. And then he wants at level 10. Oh god, that voice cracked. Acrobat. Artful enchant, you can one-shot groups of mobs with this combo. Having a very short cooldown makes it easy to rinse and repeat. Always run spicy eel and triple shot espresso. Let's go back out to the Skull Cavern. Skull Cavern. Oh my gosh, Alchemy, it's 4 a.m. Says I should go. Alchemy, I totally understand. Thanks for hanging out with us. It was good to see you. Oh, Macho. We got a really consistent schedule, at least. If that helps you out. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh yeah, Macho, I'm in the same time zone. 7:30 to 10:30 Eastern. So let's go. Now I need... What did I just say? Spicy eel and triple shot espresso. Spicy eel. Triple shot espresso. Both of those in there, and that. 2 sets of rings. Oh, well, going back to the forge. This is something that was really interesting to me too. And so, in case you guys missed why I'm doing this, I made a video, it's my most popular video I've ever made, that was how to do the skull cavern, right? And I want to do a higher level version of that because I have like really good low level tips for like up to floor 100, but there's people that really push it super far. And if you know what you're doing and practice a lot using a totally different strategy than you were using before, you can push like floor 200 plus. And so I want to make a guide for that because it is like an insane difference. Like I was doing like, you know, maybe 100 iridium on a single day, 200 iridium. These guys are doing like close to 2,000. And so there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. So I want to sort of just like highlight some of these tips, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to do a good job highlighting these tips if I did not first, if I didn't first like, you know, actually practice it. So I want 2 sets of rings. One's for mining and one is for combat. Mining rings are luck and glowstone or iridium, so I'll do luck and iridium. Luck and iridium, just like this. You can see left over in my inventory is stuff from my fishing video I just posted. So we want luck and iridium. And that is my mining ring. So I'll put that on. I didn't realize I had 2 luck rings on already. And luck and iridium, of course. Luck and magnet or luck and glowstone, but I have luck and iridium again. So I'll just do another one of those, another iridium. Which I recommended in my rings guide too, so I'm glad I got that right. Luck and iridium. I got 2 of those. And then you also need combat rings, so hot Java and magnet. And burglar and savage. So I think magnet is the same as iridium. I think it's just unrealistic to expect someone to get this many iridium rings, but I do think in a long-term playthrough, the guy who's helping me out with this was really sort of like, you know, they're from the min-max community, and it can probably be really hard to even just get access to these rings that early on. But I think if you're playing for a long period of time, you can get as many iridium rings as you want, you know? So if you're playing this game normally, I don't think it's unrealistic to get 3 iridium rings. Burglar and savage as well now. So burglar doubles the chance of things being dropped. And savage ring right here will give you a speed boost after you kill something. Speed's super important, I know. There we go, so we got both of those. Let's put that in our chest. Skull Cavern. He doesn't remember his own guides. Dude, if you guys knew how many individual pieces of information I have to remember for those guides, you would not be bullying me like this. You guys are ridiculous. Oh, Macho. Macho, you can click on your own name and it tells you if you're not on mobile. You've been following since August 7th. He says, I don't recognize anyone here. I know, there's been a bunch of new friends that have come through. I know, you've been here for a really long time, man. Bunch of new people have come through since then. It is cool to see like how it changes over time. So basically you have these 2 sets of rings because you want to wear these 2 rings when you kill things, and you want to wear these 2 rings when you're mining, because these rings prioritize, you know, getting a lot of iridium and, you know, also being able to have a high magnetism, right? I'm pretty sure those are the 2 reasons. And this one is for when you kill things. And so this one prioritizes, you know, like monster drops. You're going to pretty much not kill anything if you can help it. Pause buffering for loot, I understand that. Pause buffering between floors. Screenshot large levels. Master slingshot and explosive ammo is, yeah, I gotta do fast mining, fast ascending. You aren't really farming until floor 100. The big idea for this is you can't start farming until you get to floor 100. Well, you can, but it's not really worth it. So I'm gonna do master slingshot and explosive ammo here as well. Gosh, what am I doing? There we go. I just want to organize it better. Come on. There we go. Break rocks in treasure rooms. Never skip a ladder. Avoid fighting mobs. Reset the first floor until you get a good layout, whatever. Magic rock candy is for bad luck days. But I do, a lot of those guys as well agree that magic rock candy, if you're just going every once in a while, you can use it on good luck days. It's kind of like you could use it on a good luck day. You could use a magic rock candy on a good luck day and then like boost it a little bit. Or you could use it on a bad luck day and sort of like give yourself a chance to go on a bad luck day when you couldn't otherwise. But those guys are going to the Skull Cavern like every day. But if you're just going every once in a while, then I think you can use the magic rock candy on a good day as well. What did the bee say to the flower, Macho? Let us know, man. Oh, Soviet says I'll be listening from now on, but I'm playing Battlefront. Very fun, man. Have a good time. He said, hey, bud. Very nice, man. So let's just get rid of the rest of this now. I don't need any of this. I'm gonna have to organize my inventory as I want it as well. I think. Let's just add a bunch of magic rock candies actually here. Ah, what is this? Magic sprinkle shirt? Now I've got this set up so I can do practice runs whenever I want. I want to get one really good practice run in here, so let's go to bed and let's just try it. Let's just go for it. Astrid, welcome. Very nice to have you. It says hello. Everyone welcome Astrolin to the chat. Very nice to have you. Welcome to the Skull Cavern run. Alright, so I said I was going to turn my cheats mod off. I'll probably just use it for this just to... because it's a practice run at the end of the day. So I don't want one hit kill. I'll keep the infinite health and the infinite stamina for now, just so I don't have to worry about that. I more just want to get a feel for the rest of it. So you'll get there right away. Skull Cavern. Get up out of here. I'll have this kind of stuff. So again, I don't want this sword, I want the gavel. Spicy eel, espresso. I need bombs, I don't have any bombs. Let's do mega bombs and regular bombs as well. I want to wear at all times, what is this? At all times, wear the mining rings, which are the ones with luck. So I want to wear these, but then I'll switch off anytime I kill something. I'll also use this slingshot very often. This goes all the way over there. Oh, and it's normally spicy eel, but because I'm using a magic rock candy, I'll use that instead. Explosive ammo, combined ring. I think this is what I want. I think that's what I want. Let me switch over to my Stardew scene because it makes more sense. Alright, let's do it. Let's try it. Frozen Pizza says, yo, got any ramen your boy could cop? I don't think I do have any ramen frozen, unfortunately. Ryan might, but he's also not here. Very sorry. I haven't bought ramen for a while. I'm actually very low on food myself. I gotta go. Oh, Ash says, how do you do mods? I don't know. I think the best advice I could give is, if you want to hear it from me, I posted a video in like December talking about how to install a certain kind of mod. And you could use that as an example. It's really not that hard. There's a good page on the Stardew Wiki that helps. Alchemy's heading out. Good night, Alchemy. See you later. I'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging out with us so late as always. Okay, let me try again. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's just do it. Pop a magic rock candy. Pop a triple shot espresso. I want to focus on like pause buffering more. Go down. Oh, that's not what I wanted already. Yeah, every time I watch these guys do the Skull Cavern, they like spend most of the time paused entirely. Because look, if you break something like this, and then you pause, you see the stuff still gets like sucked into your inventory while you're paused. Oh gosh, man, what is happening? This is why I need to practice, man. These guys use explosive ammo instead of bombs, too. This is infested. Oh, I don't have any staircases. I need staircases, obviously. So on those infested floors, like, you just gotta do that right away. You just gotta skip the floor. Let's move that. Ah, this is so sweaty. This is so much harder. You're just trying to go down as fast as you can in the beginning here. These guys spend so much time. These days are, I'm not going to play the full day as sweaty as they do, but it's like 45-minute days, an hour long, and then I'll just reset it if it's not good. Actually, I'm going to get something to eat because I'm a bit hungry. I'm hungry as well, for sure. Henry, what's up, man? Yeah, we tried 100. We ended up getting like 52. It took an hour to download 52 mods at all. And then we tried it, and a bunch of them didn't work. So I'm going to revisit that off stream, and then we'll try it again. But yeah, man, 100. That is a mod, Mega. Yeah, and I thought I turned it off. I don't know why it's still in. Right now I'm practicing being in the Skull Cavern. Trying to do like the super efficient version of the Skull Cavern. And that has a lot of like buffering as well. Ah, see, it's so, I'm so not used to it. There's a bunch of optimizations that you can make. Bunch of optimizations, like when you're loading on the level, you can pause. Or right when it's loading in, because you can't move for a while. I forget exactly what it is. Yeah. Right now I'm getting way better than average luck because I think I have the max daily luck and I'm also boosted. So I think this would be a bomb. Oh, see, I forgot to put these rings back on. It's so much easier said than done. That's why I wanted to practice this so I could really like know for myself. Interesting. I think you gotta just skip that level every time anyway. Oh my gosh. If you ever watch these guys do this, they spend like 90% of the time in this screen. But I mean, if you see like already, like I'm not even doing anything crazy, but I'm just going on a good luck day. I'm trying to be fast. I'm playing single player. I'm on floor 20 and it hasn't even been 2 hours yet. I know I've got like everything in my favor, but I also have no idea what I'm doing. Oh man. So here's like another little optimization on these floors. I'll just say this right now. On these floors, like you see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rocks, right? And there's a ladder. It's worth it to break some of the rocks on these floors because one of them is guaranteed to be a ladder. And every time a ladder spawns, there's a 1 in 8 chance that it's a shaft. And when there's so few rocks to break, if you just break them until a ladder shows up, then there's a much better chance of you like getting a shaft there. Next, I'm gonna head out. I got an exam to study for. Wish me luck. Nick, thank you for coming, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. It was fun. I hope you had a good time, man. I'll talk to you again soon. See, again, this is like switch the rings out. I am so weak at this. This is so not my strong suit. Oh, not a single ladder out of all of that. And even just using this slingshot efficiently. Oh, there's a ladder up here. Dang it, I missed it that whole time. Oh my gosh. There we go. Also, I can't quite figure out like what makes the exploding slingshots explode. Because it feels sometimes like it explodes on a rock, even though it isn't. And so I don't know how to like place that. This is too try hard for me. I think I'll have to do this off stream. This is way too try hard to do. It's a fun way. It's fun to like watch people play the game in this way, but it's definitely too much for me. I think. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys ever like see yourself doing this? I wanted to do like a really upper level guide on this. But I don't know. Like I'm a pretty try hard player, and like doing this right now, I just don't see myself doing it like this. So maybe I don't make this guide. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, Serendipity says no, I just like being comfy. See, here was my idea, right? My overall idea was that I made a whole video on the Skull Cavern, right? And there was some outdated stuff, you know? I had made it in July, and then it just like randomly got picked up by the algorithm way later. I'll show you guys the analytics on this because this is just absurd anyway. This is just cool to see. Let me find it here on YouTube. This is by far my most popular video. And don't look at the amount of money that I made isn't like totally accurate because I didn't start making money until after it got a bunch of views. So don't think YouTube is just like destroying me. See, I made $52 on this video despite it having 357,000 views. But you can see right here, it got 200,000 views, and I didn't start making money until after that. Now, for whatever reason, this one does make less money than other ones, but whatever. Who cares about that? Yeah, you can see I posted this on July 22nd, and it didn't get any views really. I mean, like it got way more views than most of my videos even get, just being in like the hundreds. And it just kept slowly ticking up, and all of a sudden I look back on it, it's like, you know, this is when I started the spring semester. I was like, okay, 300 views. I think I noticed around like October, I was like, oh my gosh, it's got like 1,000. And it was like, oh my gosh, it's got like 2,000. That's pretty cool. It's like one of my most viewed videos. A lot of my most viewed videos are from when I made Halo videos back in the day. So it was cool to have just made anything in my new era of creating stuff that had any views. It's like, wow, 2,000, that's doing great. And it's up here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like 4,000 views, that's so good. Stardew Valley 1.5 comes out on the 21st of December. Right here, it's at 2,700. And then it comes up here and it like takes off. I'm like, oh my god, this video's taking off. It's at 8,000 views right now. And then for the next like week, it just like rockets. And it finally peaks out after a bunch of days at like 150,000. I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And it has just been like a linear progression since then. So it is just crazy. Again, also, it is just crazy like how much easier it is to do YouTube when you already have a bunch of people that watch your videos. Because you can see like these videos that have 150,000 views, like they continue to get views. This has like 2,000 views a day still. But I wanted to do a part 2 to this, and a part 2 would entail more advanced level strategy, you know? But I just don't know how applicable it is. Like, I don't know how fun it is. I don't know if anyone would ever want to do it like that. I really thought about I thought about mentioning like mass producing jade and crystallariums so that you could like get a bunch of staircases. I thought that was really helpful. I thought a bunch of those tips. I mean, these tips that Jeebus sent me, like they are really helpful. But I just don't think outside of people trying to min-max, I don't know how many people are really going to realistically, you know, use that. So I don't know. And yeah, this is one video that like popped off more than everything else, of course, obviously, but yeah, and that was a long time ago. It's still like, day to day, it's still like one of my most viewed videos per day. It is just crazy. Yeah, exactly. Alaroda says, honestly, there's a high-end guide and then there's a hardcore guide. And that's what I'm realizing too. I thought that the hardcore guide could like inspire other people to do it. But like, I just don't see people sweating it that much to get that much iridium out of it. Wow, Serendipity says I found you from this video. Wow, thank you, man. You're one of the 357,000. Looking for the star drop. Gotcha. The milk. Yeah, floor 100. When I made this video, I was like, this is a good video. This could pull some people. And then it got like 300 views, and I was like, oh, yeah, baby, let's get it. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure out where I'm going next with YouTube. I want to keep doing guides for a while, but then I will transition it into like more of our stream highlights videos kind of things, you know? Like if you look at the other kind of stuff that I've made, let me go to content. Yeah. Like all the other stuff that I've made, this is what I hope to go to eventually. I speedrun the Stardew Valley wiki, making people 1v1 on a farming simulator, Stardew Valley's first farmer design contest. All of those videos are what I hope to post eventually. But I don't want to give too much away for our little talk next Wednesday. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot to be learned here, and I'm sure there's a lot of tips that you could take into account. But I don't think playing the game by pausing every 2 seconds for 20 seconds at a time is as fun, unfortunately. So yeah, maybe I just don't make the guide. See, that's very helpful. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I practiced that, because I was like, yeah, I had a feeling that might be the case. I gotta figure out what video I'm gonna work on now for this week as well. Will says I gotta go. Good night. I gotta go. Good night, everyone. Will, it's great having you, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'll talk to you soon, guys. I'm gonna end a couple of minutes early as well. That's all I got for you guys, and so I won't drag it out just for the last 6 minutes just to stream. But I hope you guys had fun. I'm sorry that the 100 mods thing didn't come together at the end as much as we would have liked for it to, but I hope it was still fun to watch. I will be live again on Wednesday. We'll be doing Stardew Valley again. I'll be playing with M a little bit, and I'll be playing, if I can get it to work. My current plan is to play the Stardew Valley board game, and so we're gonna try that out. Hopefully that ends up working out. I have to like do some more research on that still, but it was great to have you. Ash says good night. Ash, thanks for joining us. Serendipity, enjoy your day. Thank you. Alaroda, Soviet, M, anyone else who's still hanging around, I appreciate it. Guys, I will talk to you all on Wednesday. Peace!